Thinking about the tattoo, I'm gonna get 2 big M's on my ass. So when I'm standing right up, it's gonna say Mom. When I stand upside down, it's gonna be Wow. What do you think?
I'm dumbfounded.
Mom and Wow.
It's just an M and an M.
I know.
Where's the O? I had to go there, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
You know the joke about B.B. King's wife?
No.
You don't?
No, I don't think so.
B.B.'s having a birthday, so she wants to surprise him. So she goes to the tattoo parlor. She says, put a B on one cheek and a B on the other. So the guy does it. She goes home. B.B. comes home. She opens the door, bends over, drops her shorts, and says, surprise! He said, who's Bob?
Oh, that's racist.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. The one and only Super Dave. I was born in this joke about
Yeah, sell that to Michael Richards, man.
Why,
Wow.
that's not a racist joke.
Yeah, sure it isn't.
Who's Bob?
Yeah, you know, that's the way you want to broadcasting in stereotypes. 97.9
I'll tell you what,
FM.
let's do it this way.
Yeah.
Bob Hope's wife goes to a tattoo parlor.
No, but you chose an African American.
Well, the Bob Hope is dead.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And she says, put a B on one cheek and a B on the other. She comes home. Bob Hope comes home. She bends over, pulls her pants down, and he faints.
Now, Bob Hope is dead.
Yeah, I know.
Bring me the body of the great Bob Hope. If he struggles a lot, tie him up with a rope. If he smells a bit, wash him down with soap. Just bring me the body of the great Bob Hope.
Bring Me the Body of the Great Bob Hope, another song by Super Dave Osborne and NORM MACDONALD. They've collaborated together on a great new CD, Music from Dead People. And this...
I know the end is day, nobody's gonna change. You won't ever leave. On my mind again, I'm still not tired of it. Can make you want me. And I might act okay, say things will stay the same. Say I'm all I need.
I don't know if you got enough ink for his
cover
I don't know if you got
Victoria, help me out, Victoria.
Here we go. With glove time.
No, you need more than gloves. Come on.
My phone. But I'll tell you, man, you got, especially when elections are around, you got to have a lot of, and you're a comedian, they expect you to know things nowadays. You know what I mean? It didn't used to be like that. Like during the Vietnam War, they wouldn't go, wonder what Red Skeleton thinks on this. But nowadays, like I've heard, they go, a comedian is the modern day philosopher, you know? Which, first of all, it always makes me feel sad for the actual modern day philosophers who exist, you know? They're working, trying to come up with their philosophy, you know, and they go, God damn, you ever hear of this nightclub comic? He's doing some very good work on tautologism, or what the hell you say.
I hate fake humility. The idea of like somebody being good for the cause or the resistance or whatever. First of all, that's meaningless. The fucking, you know, you got to go back and look at all that Norm MacDonald. You know that interview Norm MacDonald did where he was like, oh yeah, everybody thought Hitler was hilarious prior to him running the power, you know, or like getting into power. There was comics about him and everyone thought he was a big joke. And then he did the Holocaust. So there goes your notion of comedy being powerful.
Yeah, that's like, the one where he's like,
Norm rules.
If you tell me one,
right.
If you tell me one socially relevant joke that's funny, I'll give you $1 million.
Norm fucking rocks.
They're like, what about all this identity-based comedy, like Aziz and Amy Schumer? He's like, yeah, everyone expects comedians to be modern-day philosophers, which I think is really insulting to modern-day philosophers.
People go to school, study philosophy.
He's like, you're not a philosopher because you try to fuck waitresses.
I know, man. Norm
so
fucking
good.
rocks.
He's the best.
Is it really my fault? 'Cause you try to hit me with your pity till I can't trust, but I still push on. Got me changing my ways, trying to fit poison my.
There was a thing I read about Woody Allen, and he went on the stage, and a lot of the people did much better than him, and he was upset, and his manager said, no, It's what you leave on the stage. That was his remark upon Woody Allen. And so I always thought, well, a guy like Andrew Dice Clay would destroy, and have me hitting the wall, as you say. But then afterwards, maybe you'd feel a little queasy. Whereas you kill, and then you leave something nice on the stage. It's one thing to make people laugh. It's another to make people smile.
Wow. But I wonder if people, like you say, you don't like people who are not hardworking. I wonder, are there people who worked as hard as Steve did and does?
I was thinking when I said it that there's an exception. I know we're both admirers of Norm MacDonald, and he seems sometimes like someone who has something. It's his cadence. It's the way he talks. I don't know if he's a hardworking comic, but God, he makes me laugh. Mm-hmm. And his cadence, something is just wrong about it, But
I love Norm, and my guess is, what I know of Norm is that he may not be working hard.
No.
But what he has is the same result as somebody who's worked hard.
Yes, yeah.
Which is, again, enviable, admirable. But God, he makes me laugh. And I happened across some of his time on Weekend Update.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When you watch it now, you realize Norm just didn't care if it got a laugh.
No. And he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't care. And he had a joke. I think Downey wrote the joke. It was during the OJ trial. And there's a picture of Johnny Cochran holding up the knit cap with OJ sitting next to him. And God, no one could do this but Norm. Norm said, a little bit of a wrinkle for OJ in the trial today. Johnny Cochran stood up and held the knit cap that was found at the scene of the double murders when OJ jumped up and said, hey, careful with that. That's my lucky stabbing cap. Who else could do that?
Right.
And he doesn't. And if it got nothing, he would stare.
Yeah.
And tell you your problem.
Yeah.
I thought that was one of the best. Dark but fantastic.
Right.
And also no one could do it but him.
No, that's what I was going to say. I would, if somebody had pitched that joke to me at the height of the OJ trial, I would have laughed and not done it. Would you have done that joke?
No, I would not have done that.
Yeah.
I would have been queasy and it's tragedy and it was theater of some kind. Theater of the absurd.
But the delivery, the persona, and the material, it's
perfect.
Powerful. Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of entertaining celebrities, but Norm MacDonald used to come on our show in the early days, and those were, I thought, great television because we never knew it was happening, and it was always teetering on the edge of it was all about to blow up. It's all about to fail, and it would always end brilliantly. And then he stopped coming around, and it was just a period that passed. And I was always sad about that because I thought we're a very celebrity-conscious age, and people always think that the best guests are the biggest celebrities. Sometimes, the best guests are these people that you have a weird connection with, and it's compelling television. People see and they talk to me about it later on. Like I'll be out in the world walking around and people will say, I saw that when you were with Harlan or when you were with Norm or with Will, and that really got wild and crazy in a way that they don't see on television now.
Have you, over the years, who are some of the people who have been your go-to people? That I just remember Dave in his early years had Terry Garr and he had Sandra Bernhard.
Yes.
And they were kind of magic together. Who are your...
I had so many people. Norm MacDonald was this person who would come... you all know Norm MacDonald, but Norm MacDonald, when we would have him on in the early days, to this day, I've never interviewed anybody like Norm MacDonald.
Who was the best guest that you've ever interviewed, and who was the worst?
I love Will Ferrell. I also love Norm MacDonald because he comes on and his stories are all invented. None of them are real. They're all old farmers' daughters jokes. And he pretends he'll come on. I'll say, what's up, Norm? He'll be like, the other day I was walking down the road and a pirate comes up. I'm like, what? Yeah, a pirate comes along and he's got 3 pigs with him. One of them is wearing a hat, one's got a pipe, and then it's just a complete waste of everybody's time that's absolutely delightful and hilarious. And so I love him.
Your favorite guests are always like the Bill Burr, Norm Macdonald.
Yes.
This might go off the rails really fast.
I
type
mean,
of guys.
yeah. I mean, Norm Macdonald, one of the great talk show guests of all time. He invented something that no, Norm Macdonald invented this amazing thing that I've never seen anybody do before or since. It's kind of like he split the atom. It was that revolutionary. Norm would come on and he would, instead of telling you a real story, like if I had you on the show and you're like, hey, Bill, tell me, well, and remember I was living in Chestnut Hill once, and you would tell a real story about what happened to you in your life. Norm tells old jokes as stories that happened to him.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, Norm, what are you up to? And I mean, really old jokes from like the 1920s. And he'd be like, well, Conan, I don't know if you're aware that I purchased a farm, Conan. I'd be like, really? You purchased? Yeah. I purchased a farm. Of course, I have 3 daughters. And I'm like, you have 3 daughters? Yeah, I have 3 daughters on the farm. One very attractive, one not as attractive, and of course the third not, kind of. Well, she's ugly, Conan. She's ugly. And I'd be like, Well, one day this traveling salesman comes to the farm. And he says, now, Norm, I tell you. And then it's like he's telling an old traveling salesman joke.
Yeah.
But
But about halfway through where it's going.
I mean, I usually know. I know kind of what he's doing. I'm laughing that he has the balls to do this. I'm laughing at the audacity. So I don't even care if this joke lands or not. I'm laughing that he's committing to the fact that, no, he doesn't have a farm. He doesn't have 3 daughters. There's no traveling salesman. But he doesn't care in a way that is exhilarating and scary at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And plus, he probably has some people in the audience who are taking completely seriously, right?
Yes. Yeah. He's got some people thinking.
We call them tourists.
Yes. We call them. They're usually from San Bernardino.
Well, Norm had the greatest talk show moment in the history of talk shows with Courtney Thorne Smith.
That was epic. That was so great. And it's funny because
it's lived on. Who knew that we were going to have YouTube eventually where we could just queue it up on command?
God bless YouTube. I had no idea when those things were happening. I thought, we're talking 1993, 94. When those things were happening, I thought, what did I know? I just thought if you were up and you saw it, that means you saw You saw an amazing thing happen. And if you, and then maybe if I get to stay on the air long enough, we'll have a 1-year anniversary show and maybe you'll see it then. But if you're not there for that, it's gone. And now I meet people, that around the world that will say, oh, I just saw that thing with you and Norm and Courtney Thorne Smith. And I'll think that was a moment of my life when I was 30.
Yeah.
And I'm like 85 now.
This man began his television stand-up debut with us 25 years ago.
Didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Very talented actor. Nobody funnier. Ladies and gentlemen, Norm Macdonald. Do you watch your own show?
No, sir.
Well, you have. I've talked to people, I've watched it, and I've talked to other people who find it compelling. You can't take your eyes off. So
well, imagine if
whatever
you were
it is you're making up, whatever qualities you're fabricating here, you yourself possess them.
But imagine if you were doing it. And
well, imagine if you were doing it.
Well,
we always worry a little about you because we regard you as the top of the heap, the best of the best, the funniest of the funny, the guy who has it in every fiber of his being, not conjured. It's the real thing. So you do it.
I just want to write. I just want to write books. But I'd like to watch you with a big desk.
I'm tired of talking, Mark.
Okay, now it's going to turn into Norm show.
So you're the one who saw that.
I had to watch it.
I love Norm. God, geez. I don't know what happened to that show. I remember saying to Ted Sarandos, after all of Norm's shows had been produced, I said, boy, I think you guys really got something here. Apparently not. But I loved it. The element that I always admired was the connection to the audience. And his asides and his looks and his pauses were interpreted exactly the way he knew they would be interpreted. And that fueled the ridiculous nature of some of the presentation. And without that audience, you don't get the full measure of Norm. It was like the audience was his partner. Everybody was in this together. I can remember reading his autobiography and enjoying it, but being greatly disappointed about 10 pages in when I realized it was all fantasy. I want to know about Norm's life, but this was other solar system.
Something in him that's unbelievably fearless.
What you're describing there, when I would watch those segments, they were delightful. There was something more exciting and interesting about the silence and Norm's joy at having landed the dud.
And holding his smile.
It was thrilling. It was heroic.
You say there's no way we could go back, and that I've broken what we had. Oh, I wish that you would come around. No.
But I wonder if people, like you say, you don't like people who are not hardworking. I wonder, are there people who worked as hard as Steve did and does?
I was thinking when I said it that there's an exception. I know we're both admirers of Norm MacDonald, and he seems sometimes like someone who has something. It's his cadence. It's the way he talks. I don't know if he's a hardworking comic, but God, he makes me laugh. And his cadence, something is just wrong about it, you know?
But I love Norm, and my guess is, what I know of Norm is that he may not be working hard.
No.
But what he has is the same result as somebody who's worked hard.
Yes, yeah.
Which is, again, enviable, admirable. But God, he makes me laugh. And I happened across some of his time on Weekend Update.
Yeah.
When you watch it now, you realize Norm just didn't care if it got a laugh.
No. And he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't care. And he had a joke. I think Downey wrote the joke. It was during the OJ trial. And there's a picture of Johnny Cochran holding up the knit cap with OJ sitting next to him. And God, no one could do this but Norm. Norm said, a little bit of a wrinkle for OJ in the trial today. Johnny Cochran stood up and held the knit cap that was found at the scene of the double murders when OJ jumped up and said, hey, careful with that. That's my lucky stabbing cap. Who else could do that?
Right.
And he doesn't. And if it got nothing, he would stare and tell you your problem. I thought that was one of the best. Dark but fantastic, and also no one could do it but him.
No, that's what I was going to say. I would, if somebody had pitched that joke to me at the height of the OJ trial, I would have laughed and not done it. Would you have done that joke?
No, I would not have done that.
Yeah.
I would have been queasy and it's tragedy and it was theater of some kind, theater of the absurd.
But the delivery, the persona, and the material, it's
perfect,
powerful. Yes.
In a brilliant move during closing arguments, Simpson attorney Johnny Cochran put on the knit cap prosecutors say O.J. wore the night he committed the murders. Although O.J. may have hurt his case when he suddenly blurted out, hey, easy with that. That's my lucky stabbing hat.
Have you met Norm MacDonald before?
I got to work with Norm, and I
I guess I mean, I hope he doesn't mind if I tell him, because this is a very endearing.
Last Comic Standing.
No, I did.
Right.
I did
That
the
was
season before.
Okay.
But I got to work with him 1 week, and we.
What did you do?
Oh man, I watched every single set he did, and it was so cool. And we actually got. You know what? I already got into the story, so I got to tell.
Yeah, let's hear it. Yeah, that's fine.
He wanted to get high.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I don't really get high before shows, but afterwards, cool. And
Sure.
he's like, no, now.
Well, when Norm MacDonald says now,
right?
You say yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
And he goes and hands me the joint, and I was like, okay. And then he hands it back for a second hit, and I was like, no thanks. And he goes, what's your problem? And I go, well, I'm just worried I'm going to repeat a joke, and I still have to go up and bring you up because the opener was on,
right?
And I was hosting. So I still have to go up there and bring you up, and I just don't. I already did some jokes earlier, and I just don't want to tell the same joke again. And he goes, "That's insane. You're an idiot. Smoke this." and so I smoked it, and then we go inside, and I'm so high. I go, "I'm just going to bring you up. I'm not going to do any time. I'm just going to bring you up." And he's like, "No, do a couple minutes." And I go, "No, but please, just let me just bring you up." And he goes, "No, do 5 minutes." This guy's doing really well. Give me, take a little,
Sure.
do a little time in between.
you need a little buffer between comments.
Yeah.
Right.
I said, okay. So I went up there, and I was so high, I was like, I don't even remember what I said in the first half of my set, so I'm just going to tell jokes that I haven't told in years. And when I told a joke...
So you told the audience, you let the audience in on the fact that you had been...
No, the audience didn't know.
They didn't
so
know.
I would just tell...
okay. Oh, so you just said that to yourself, I'm just going to do jokes I haven't done in 5 years.
Yes,
Okay.
and I walked on stage, and I would tell a joke, and then I would watch the audience, and if they laughed, I would relax and go, okay, that one down. And I did that the whole set. It was horrible. I was so stressed out, and then I just said, "Ladies and gentlemen, Norm MacDonald." And I look over to my right, and there he is walking the opposite way. and the feature turned him around and pointed him to the stage.
Over here, Norm.
That's how high we got by accident.
By accident, like you tripped on a joint. Right. But I mean,
I love the peer pressure from Norm, though. That's awesome. It's like a high school and middle school all over again.
And he's my hero, so
Yeah.
I just, for me, I was a little worried about him. But then he walked on stage and he opened it up with this great bit, and he was crushing.
Right.
He was destroying, and then he got the light, and then he started to wrap it up, and he started to tell the joke he opened with, and I started to freak out. I was like, oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
And the audience thought it was a joke. They thought he was being Norm.
Sure.
But when he delivered the punchline, and it was the same punchline, they realized he had just forgotten his joke, and they didn't laugh. They felt a little betrayed, and he walked off stage in complete confusion. And
That bit usually kills.
and then the feature goes, "You told the same joke twice, you idiot." And he goes, "No." And then he looks at me and he goes, "This is your fault." And I never got to work with them again. That was the last time I worked with Norm.
But you know what? With Norm MacDonald, though, that's Norm. He's so irreverent that
You'd almost expect it.
He can do that.
Yeah.
And all this, that's a bit in itself. I mean, look at the cauliflower joke he did on the roast of Bob Saget.
Yeah.
That bit, he purposely went up there on that roast and bombed on purpose.
Yeah.
And it was genius.
Yeah.
And have you heard that bit?
Watch Norm MacDonald roast. Who was he roasting?
It was Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
Your head looks like a cauliflower or something like that. I'm not going to do the bit, but yeah, go back.
Oh, why not? Smells like a fucking pot dispensary in here.
Oh, Norm, let's stay on track here. Let's stay on track. So it's been hard for me to get on.
I feel like I'm it's getting
You know what I'm saying? I'm making sense.
It's not you, is it?
No, I'm not going to. Let's move the show in a good order here.
But you seem different.
You know, let me. Okay, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out of
It's
order.
okay. It doesn't
no,
matter.
no.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
gonna remember this.
It's legal. It's legal.
Okay, it has to do with what you just did.
Medicinal
Norm fucks
marijuana
with people.
is legal.
The most painful thing in the world for me is, and I realize, and it's so true. One of the most, not physical pain, but just mental pain, is waiting to talk. And that's what I was doing out there. You know, you're outside there, they're talking, but you're waiting to talk.
That's not all you were doing outside. It's legal. It's legal. It's legal.
I almost don't want to admit this because it makes him look so bad.
No, but
he made me smoke pot, America. This is the truth. I don't believe in God, but my truth. My truth. Outside, he goes, come on, you'll smoke. I'm like, if you want me to smoke, I'll smoke. I didn't plan on it because I get chat. People that smoke pot more than you think, you're always fighting with them when you go, I only smoke pot 4 times a week. You're just saying it casually. They're like, you smoke more than that. Like, relax. What are you afraid? I'm not admitting I'm like you.
4 times a week seems like a lot.
Does it really?
A little.
Look into my eyes.
I'm serious. I'm very serious.
No, I don't know who Bill Boggs is. The name sounds familiar. Oh, shut up. What are the odds smoke came billowing out of my mouth after half an hour? Really? You think your audience is that dumb? They're going to sit home and go, oh, my God, Todd Glass, a half an hour into his interview, smoke came billowing out of his mouth. Do you think we stopped saying N-rig, which means, you know, or N-rich, or nigger-rich, or nigger-rig, which were terms that some people are going, were they terms? Because, well, it's a fine. Or do you think we just shouldn't use people?
Or what they say when you, hey, stop with that joint there, you're getting spit on it.
So, no, hold on a second. So most people would say that we stopped those things because it was egregious.
Yes.
I know what I'm saying.
You know, I know.
And so you have to say.
I was trying to give you another example.
So
My friend, he would get stoned and he'd go, I thought of all these ideas and everything, you know, but I never write them down. So he goes, I'm going to write them down. I'm going to have a little notebook and write down whatever I think is funny, you know? And so he said he woke up one day after getting really stoned and on his pad he had written, that's really funny. If there was one thing that you would change about Adam Egget, what would it be?
Oh, where do I start?
This guy says your face looks like a cunt.
I can't even change that. It's not the first time I've heard that. But, I mean...
You know what I don't like is when you make those dirty drinks.
Dirty Sanchez?
Dirty Sanchez. That's what you drink.
What dirty drinks?
No, they say like
pink pussy, like the pink pussy.
You don't have to be dirty, but the guy doesn't realize there's a TV camera aimed at him.
This is like your little brother.
God damn, man.
You have such control.
And this morning, Adam Egget. Oh, is that your name? Fucking change it.
The latest
Adam Egget telling a joke.
The latest Archie comic shows gay character Kevin kissing his boyfriend Devin. Another barrier will be broken next month when in a dream sequence, Jughead will be show fisting Betty Crocker.
God damn, you're illiterate.
It's a show fit. No. Oh, you're right.
Will be shown.
Will be shown. They forgot to write the end there. Why is it so different to find pornography about people in stable monogamous relationships?
Why is it so what?
Different.
Different? Difficult. Damn.
Start all over, the joke still works.
Oh my God.
Michelle Obama has booked a cameo on the ABC show Nashville.
Start again. Start again.
All right.
Kids today, I mean.
You can't spell ABC.
Wow. Michelle Obama has booked a cameo on the ABC show Nashville. With this and her appearance on iCarly, I think Michelle is ready to start appearing in films. May I suggest my favorite film series, Black Ass Fuckers? It's actually...
Adam Egget told me something I didn't know. He said you worked with Red Fox on a variety.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm dying to hear it.
I produced Red Fox variety. You told me he just worked on it.
Worked on it? Well, that's, I mean, according to your
What do you
Wikipedia
think I was,
page.
a stagehand, you douchebag? Worked on it. Did you do your notes? Lose the douchebag.
He's talking about me.
Well, we don't know if he's talking about
He's clearly talking about me.
He is talking about you. What's the deal with that fucking douchebag? Plus some douchebag, I don't know who he was, but I'd like to punch him right in the fucking face. Adam had a question he wanted to ask you about your comedy.
Yeah, I've been chomping at the bits to ask this one. I've been thinking about it all week. Norm told me to come up with some questions for you, and I've just been dying to know, where do you get your ideas from? Well, I mean,
Nora Ephron walked off the show.
Yeah.
Right, and so did Sinead O'Connor, I think, right?
I was there for that one too.
You were there for Sinead O'Connor?
Yeah.
It was Nora Dunn, by the way.
Oh, no, I meant when Dice did it, Sinead... Yeah,
Was that the same
No, that
show?
wasn't the same show.
No, she said she didn't want to do it because Dice was performing, so they had to get a different musical guest.
This guy, hired this guy to ruin all the interviews? No, so how about this?
Sometimes I'm beginning to worry about my short-term memory loss.
That was the... Oh.
Sometimes I'm beginning to worry about my short-term memory loss. Sometimes I'm beginning to worry about my short-term memory loss. That was it.
I thought he was talking about his first Twitter name. I was like, that's a really long Twitter name.
Real Ed McMahon over here, huh?
Ed McBoy.
What was your joke?
You had one joke?
No, it was so ridiculous. It was stupid.
What was it?
Oh God, man! It was something like, "Don't take a shot from a girl at a bar because it looks ridiculous. It's never good." I think the punchline was, "Is this a Care Bear cum shot or something?" It was really ridiculous. I don't remember it. It was so long ago, but that was the gist of it, and that's why I don't do stand-up anymore.
He can't even tell his own joke.
I mean, I'm not a good, you know.
Anything.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, it's like... Earlier this week, Aaron Jackson of Topeka, Kansas, painted his house the colors of the Gay Pride rainbow flag in direct protest of the Westboro Baptist Church. When that didn't seem to work, Jackson fucked 3 of his best buds on his front lawn.
Homophobic.
Yeah. Well, I think it shows
earlier he
solidarity.
was racist, and now he's homophobic.
Well, I think of this. Yeah. Former Tennessee Titans cheerleader Elizabeth Lee Garner, 42, is accused of pulling a 12-year-old boy's pants off and offering him oral sex. The boy refused her advances not because he was 12, but because he was a die-hard Colts fan.
This is what I have to work with, you know?
Chipotle has canceled its planned sponsorship of the Utah Boy Scout event due to the BSA's ban on gay leaders and scouts. Ironic how an all-male anti-gay organization would want to put hot, thick loads of beef and sour cream in their mouth.
Okay. We get the idea. You hate gay guys. We first met, I met you underneath the Queensboro Bridge. You at the time were jerking off punks for $15 a man.
My whole family's watching, man. My grandmother.
Your family doesn't know that when you were a young man, you used to jerk off punks for $15 a man?
What's the joke?
Holocaust denier.
Awesome.
I'm not going to hold that against you.
He doesn't believe in the whatever.
What?
I never got to go to
He
camp.
doesn't believe in the Holocaust.
I never went to camp when I was a kid. Is that a good change of subject?
He doesn't believe that the Holocaust happened.
Do you not believe that?
I had a bar mitzvah again.
No,
why would you have a bar mitzvah if you didn't believe the Holocaust happened?
Jesus, every time.
This is the closest I've seen to him admitting to the Holocaust, where he said, I think people have died. He's like, 6,600,000? What's the difference? I'm like,
Well, there's a lot of difference.
There's a
Adam.
huge difference. There's something beautiful about this one.
I'm so
not
glad.
joking. I'm not being ironic.
No, I really loved it too. It was great.
Oh, that's great.
So
Too bad this guy was here.
Yeah.
Norm MacDonald said he used to, when he would hit on girls, he pretended he was drunk so he could act like an asshole. Because then they then they can't get mad because you're drunk. So if you do something inappropriate, they're like, well, he's a drunk guy. You got any more stories?
You guys see the Gilbert Gottfried when
I didn't see that documentary. No.
No. When Norm's there's some roast and Norm goes up and he just bombs on purpose.
Yeah.
And he goes, Gilbert Gottfried, if you see during this as a gentleman, go ahead and enter.
I remember.
I get very.
He goes, Cloris Leachman. They say she's over the hill, not in the car I saw her driving.
He said that in the roast?
Yeah.
That is a good one.
The whole crowd's like this. It's so funny.
No, he's bombing and he never cracked. He never cracked.
And he goes, Greg Giraldo, your eyes like a hawk, something like a sparrow. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is for the birds.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then Norton said something like, he goes, watching.
It's so great.
Norton says something like, watching Norm do this is like watching Peter or Henry Fonda pick grapes. And Norm goes, that sounds very interesting. He didn't even fight back on that one when he was insulted.
Oh, God.
No, but you got to have balls to do that, right?
Oh.
To bomb on
Just
TV
commit to it.
in front of everybody.
It's committed.
And like he said, he didn't fucking wink.
Yeah, but where do you think you get that from? Being Canadian?
Norm, he's just like that. No, Canadians
but
aren't like that.
to bomb on TV?
Yeah.
He was doing it for the other comics. He was doing it for them. He wasn't.
No, but they weren't even laughing because they were the jokes were so bad. That was not.
But,
they would cut to the comics and they were just looking. I mean, they were laughing, but not like. It was still like an awkward laugh.
I think.
I say you can't teach somebody that.
And then Howard Stern goes the next day. I didn't really think it was that funny. And Audie goes, do you know the balls it took? Howard goes, why does it take balls? And Audie goes, because it is like you wouldn't get it. And he did it anyway.
Yeah.
Now it's like,
no.
It's true. It's true. You got it. Everyone's gonna take it the wrong way.
Those 9 people in the back of the room that are just side splitting.
Yeah, but even when they
took balls,
even when they cut to other comics, the comics were still like, "What is he doing?" You know,
Yeah,
they thought he was setting up something, but he never set up anything. There was no punchline.
He just hit him with zinger
He
after
just kept
zinger.
doing like bad. It was something that you would write.
Susie Essman thinks says she's a vegetarian. I don't know if when I see her tonight, she's full of baloney.
I mean, you got to be born with that. You can't do that.
God.
Nobody can do that.
No, Norm is the only one who
You
can do
can't
it.
have balls like
Norm's
that.
the only guy that could make it that funny, too.
Yeah, people said Letterman and balls. Letterman didn't have any balls compared. I mean, to do it on TV, he would like take chances, but that's in a studio. No. This is bombing in front of your peers and
literally strutted up there like he had all the fucking holding all the cards. And then he committed just like I got this fucking his joke. Like he's on a 1971 fucking
and no
roast.
cars or anything. Just
because you think he's setting something up. You think he's setting up some big thing.
Yeah. Says she's over the hill. Not in the car I saw her driving.
They weren't even good puns. I mean, they were good puns in the sense of like
genius. It's
when you go, what am I gonna? How do you write a bad pun? It's not that
How about
simple.
the fact that instead of just going, he's for the birds, he goes, this, ladies and gentlemen. This guy's for the birds.
He throws up like 3 types of birds. He takes his time.
But he goes, ladies and gentlemen, I finally figured out what the fucking problem. It was so...
Who was that, for Giraldo?
Yeah.
Were you there?
No.
You just
I
saw
watched
it.
And I go, holy fuck. I knew immediately because I know him. He does that shit, he's so funny.
No, but Bob has a beautiful face like a flower. Yeah, cauliflower. No offense, but your face looks like a cauliflower. No, there are times when Bob has something on his mind, when he wears a hat. With no thoughts at all, just a hat. Bob, you have a lot of well-wishers here tonight, and a lot of them would like to throw you down one, a well. They want to murder you in a well. Seems a little harsh, but apparently they want to murder you in a well. It says here on this card. And Bob is not very worldly. He thinks the English Channel is a British TV station and not a body of water separating England and France.
And Bob isn't the biggest sports fan. I don't think I'm telling any tales out of school. I took him to a ball game, and he came toting a double-barreled shotgun. You remember that? I said, "What the H is that for?" Bob said, "I heard the Lions were playing the Tigers." You remember that?
Yeah.
NORM MACDONALD, God bless you. Watching your set was like watching Henry Fonda pick blueberries.
Why, I don't think there's a person in here that would not love to watch Henry Fonda pick blueberries.
Yeah, like his other thing that he does is he'll just fucking flip it on you. He does it all the time. It's so funny. We'll be like, "What? You're saying you want you're homophobic?" He's like, "No, I was saying this guy's homophobic." What? You have a problem with, like, you just twist me, and it's great with like politically correct type people. 'Cause
Yeah.
he flips it on him.
No, he did that to me when I worked on his sports show.
Oh yeah, you know him well. Yeah.
I gave him a ride. Then I was staying at Neil's house. Then they're like 2 blocks away in Santa Monica. So Norm goes, "It's Friday night. We have off Saturday." Norm goes, "You want to come up?" I go, "No." I go, because I think he's tricking me. Because if I say yeah, then I'm gay.
Yeah.
So I go, "No, I don't want to come up." So I go up. He eventually talks me into going up. It's awkward. So then I leave. Then when we go back to work, he goes, "Yeah." Then Brennan drops me up. He goes, "Can I come up?" I'm like, "What do you want to come up for?" He goes, "I want to see. I want to see your apartment." I go, "The guy must be queer." Like he goes to the whole thing. He's like the boss. He's my boss, so I have to let him tell the story. You know? I can't interrupt him.
So funny. Yeah.
No, it's classic. I didn't know that was one of his
he's
classic
great
maneuvers.
at that kind of stuff.
You say you're homophobic.
No, he'll do it with anybody. I mean, you know. We went shopping one time when we were doing the movie in Boston, and then the guy's like, he goes, "I need to buy jeans." He just walks in and just announces, "I need to buy jeans." Like, it's a store full of jeans, but he acts like, it's a fucking, whatever the jean store is. Yeah. And he acts like, "I need jeans." And then the guy's like, "Well, sure. What size do you like?" He goes, and so-and-so. And he goes, "All right, just go in the back of the booth." "What? Go back there and you want me to take my pants off?" Look at this guy. And he starts telling all the other customers, "This guy just told me to go in the back and take my pants off. I just came here to buy clothes. This guy wants me to go in the back and just take your pants off. I'm in my underwear."
Was he was saying that was somebody there with him, or was just?
I was with him.
Oh,
the whole store's laughing, but it's like,
oh my
what?
God.
He just causes a fucking ruckus.
That's classic.
Tell us about it. It's the rules. It's how to capture a man's heart, and it's for women. And it says all these rules that you have to follow, and you will capture a man's heart. And the rule number 1: have huge breasts. Yeah, that guy likes it. Yeah, because apparently men love women with huge breasts. They do. They like that. Newlyweds Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson had their first argument this week. He wants kids, while she wants fake kids. Pop singer Madonna was outraged this week when a tabloid photographer snapped her picture while she was breastfeeding her new baby. Apparently, the baby was blocking her nipple. Connecticut legislatures are about to pass a law that would make it illegal to prohibit breastfeeding in public. Then, hopefully, these legislatures will also change the fascist law that the person being breastfed in public has to be a baby. Michael Jackson has reportedly stepped right into his new role as a dad, spending many hours a day with his newborn son, doing the changing, the burping, even the breastfeeding. So, it's nice when a when a fella does now. Asked recently what will set his new Batman film apart from its predecessors, Batman and Robin director Joel Schumacher said, quote, "In this one, all the costumes will have nipples." Note to self, do not watch the next Batman and Robin. Well, Premiere Magazine's list of the 100 most powerful people in Hollywood hit the newsstands this month. In an odd bit of ranking, Demi Moore was ranked number 28, while her breasts were ranked 20 and 21. So, in an interview out this week, Demi Moore says she would like to have another baby, this time a boy, to go along with her 3 daughters and 2 huge breasts. Demi Moore is wrapped filming on G.I. Jane, in which she plays a Navy SEAL combat officer. Moore says that in contrast to other Hollywood portrayals of women in the military, her character will have giant breasts. Actor Bruce Willis is filming his next movie, The Broadway Brawler, in Wilmington, Delaware. Meanwhile, his wife, Demi Moore, is taking a break from movie work, saying she wants to spend more time with her huge breasts.
I'm scared of letting go, go. I'm scared of letting go, go. I'm scared of letting go, go. I'm scared of letting go of everything
I think it's attractive.
I like Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, come on.
You don't like her?
Come on.
You don't like Anna Nicole Smith?
Come on, she's gotten heavy. He's putting me on.
No, I'm not. I saw a picture of her recently where she was really, really fat, where she didn't look good.
Right, but you're talking about years ago when she was thin. Oh, okay.
Not that long ago. Yeah, a couple of years ago.
So you like big breasts?
Yeah, I like big breasts.
Does your wife have big breasts?
She has normal size breasts.
What, C cups?
I don't know. I hear you talking about those. I don't follow those.
You're in bad shape. Do you like Sally Struthers too?
Oh, I did.
You did, right? Yeah, that's your type.
Oh my
like
God,
blonde
I
and
love
buxom.
Sally Struthers.
Not anymore though.
What?
Well, you don't like her anymore.
No, I don't like her with the flies around her.
It's kind of a turn off.
Angry over the Atlanta Braves and Cleveland Indians' use of Indian caricatures as logos, Native Americans showed up at the World Series tonight. They chanted for hours to protest Indian stereotypes, though it didn't help their cause any when it started to rain. Native Americans in upstate New York are trying to block plans to build a Kmart on the site of a Mohican burial ground. In addition, they were upset to learn that sales at this particular Kmart will be announced, "Attention Kmart Savages." In Michigan, State Historical Commission officials say they will not interfere with the building of a new major sports stadium, even if construction unearths historical artifacts. However, state Indian Affairs officials say that if relics from a Native American tribe are found, they would like to have the land set aside and designated as a sacred tribal burial ground / giant casino. In Wisconsin, students at Menominee High School are desperately fighting efforts by the politically correct to change their team nickname the Indians. Already, opponents of the name have rejected the students' first compromise, the Drunken Indians. They feel that's almost worse in a way, you know? In Bridgeport, Connecticut, the Staticoti Indian tribe is seeking recognition by the Bureau of Indian Affairs in order to open either a manufacturing company or a casino. I wonder which one they'll choose. Manufacturing company or the casino. In Norwich, Connecticut, a local museum has made a long overdue effort at racial reconciliation by returning 21 ancient tribal artifacts to the Mohegan Indians. But as for everything else in the country, we'll be keeping that. It's good news. Really. We don't have to give any of it back.
It's like the difference between the Cleveland Indians and the Washington Redskins. I can see where Redskin might upset somebody just a little. I don't think you're ever going to get it changed, but at least it is a bit denigrating. But Indians, isn't that? Yeah, I never understand that.
You don't understand that?
No.
Well, here's the thing, man.
Or Braves.
I have no formal education,
Mm-hmm.
and as a matter of fact, I don't have any informal education. It's not like I'm hanging out with professors on the weekend, right?
Yes.
But this is the way I understand it. Old Chris Columbus,
Mm-hmm.
he sailed over here,
Right.
and then he got here, and he thought it was India.
Jesus, what a dolt. And that's the source of us all.
Yeah, so he goes, hey, man, look at all those Indians.
All right. Oh, that's it.
And then one of his buddies goes, hey, man, we took a wrong turn at the middle of the Pacific Ocean. This is America. and then he goes, hey, you Indians better get the hell out of here. You're not even in the right country.
Well, once you're about to take a country from somebody, you cannot refer to them as Native Americans. It only makes your task harder. They will fight harder because you've already told them you assume that it is their property. But my feeling is at some point there were an ice people, a horde of, almost Piltdown men-like creatures who the Indians or whatever, the Native Americans came in and took this from. Isn't that the way of the world, Norm? That eventually everybody takes something.
What's a Piltdown, man? You talking about the old days?
I'm sorry to throw you off the scent of the conversation. I'm talking about in Paleolithic times. I assume that the Native Americans were not native here either, but came down and took this from somebody else. That's just the way of the world.
Yeah, everybody takes everything. Listen, Mother Nature is a brutal bitch.
Mm-hmm.
A red-clawed,
Paint the picture.
Machine that eats and
Shrieking harridan.
Yeah.
So, Jenny, what month was your issue?
May
of 08. Who was on the cover? Do you remember?
It was a Russian girl.
Uh-oh.
And my nickname's Genocide, so I think that was kind of funny.
What? What?
Why is that?
It's funny because there was a genocide.
In Russia? Only about 70 years ago.
Against the Russian people.
Who still lives? But me. That's not
You first.
Huh?
Check it back. No, it was not. It wasn't a complete genocide.
What do you mean?
No, it was.
Well, Stalin was a mass murderer.
Only Jewish people seem to get really offended by my nickname.
There are flies in a cage.
Right.
Well, they're the only ones that.
Well, the only true genocide was the.
Sam, another one this way, Sam. That was a true genocide.
Wow. What?
The American Indians was a true genocide.
No, that was for land.
No, that was justified.
That was for land. We were taking their property.
No, it doesn't matter. What does it matter what the motive?
No, the genocide. Yeah, the motive is to just hatred of a race to exterminate them without a political or economic agenda.
Well, we did with the Indians.
Well, it's not justifiable.
No, well, who's saying it's justified?
I said, well,
you just got to bury it.
I'm just wondering how it's justified.
You've never heard the legal term justifiable genocide? Hitler was out of his mind at the time.
Baby, won't you come by? Everything's better with you by my side. A movie and dinner tonight. Pour a couple drinks and yeah, we're feeling fine. And when the
Murphy is NORM MACDONALD.
Thank you. Thank you, but I am sorry I cannot, in good conscience, accept this award on behalf of Melissa McCarthy. I instead have chosen to give my time to a friend who has something very important to say.
My name is Johnny Two Feathers. While you enjoy tonight's show, I want you to think about something. The spot where you're sitting, every square foot of ground in this country was stolen from my ancestors. And after you stole it, you murdered them. So you'll forgive us if we do not laugh along. There is nothing funny about the extermination of a people. The theater stinks of blood. That's all I have to say. Oh.
Johnny Two Feathers, everybody. Johnny Two Feathers. Give him a wave, Johnny. Oh, Johnny, you don't want to wave? All right. Well, Johnny Two Feathers, everybody.
I noticed because I'm very bad with me being alone with my own thoughts at night. A lot of times if I'm just in a quiet room without the TV on, like I'll just think too much to go to sleep.
Yes.
And it could be anything. It could be like, oh, there's a kind of a program I want to maybe work on tomorrow on the computer. Or it could be, hey, I wonder when I'll die. You know, and that, so I like having the TV on just for that. Are you good with your own thoughts, just laying there in the quiet?
I'm no good.
No?
I try to, because, you know, you try something to get off the whatever the fuck you'd use to quiet your mind, you know? Whether it's booze or whatever the fuck, pills, whatever it is. But I try meditation, try that, you know. To me, it worked the opposite. Like I'm sitting in a room with people, they go, just close your eyes. They go, thoughts will happen. No fucking kidding. Racing, hellish thoughts, you know? And then the guy's like, just let them go. I'm like, ah. And then you open your eyes, you look at some other fuckers right beside you. And I tried it 3 times. I could never get to any place of quiet.
No, I need a lot of distractions, and I could still operate and work. Like I could make myself, you know, go to sleep, or if I'm working on a computer or something, I'm good with the TV on or something like that. But I need this constant little distraction, because if you're just left alone to your own devices, your thoughts will turn horrid.
I stumped a fucking psychiatrist once. I said to the guy, because I was fucking gambling all the time, shit, right? I had a gambling addiction. I'm over it now, but shit. But he said...
I bet you're not.
That's a good one. He almost lost everything.
Oh, shit.
You ever met Chip?
Yes, Chip Chipperson is very funny.
But he said, the psychiatrist, he said, you're using gambling, you're fixating on gambling in order to escape your real thoughts, you know? And I said to him, isn't that why you do everything in life? And literally, I stumped him.
He had no answer.
He was like, and then he recovered and tried to make it. But isn't that why you do everything?
Yes.
So you're not sitting at home
just thinking
about
what was
what's really going to happen to us?
where it all ends?
As I was writing this book over the past year and a half, I began noticing that some of the events and themes described within, loved ones becoming ill, and how comedy gets us through our pain, which is kind of a theme of the book, were coming true yet again. How crazy that I was basically living out many of my tragic moments from the book once more as I was writing it. I find it ironic, yet also sweetly poignant, that life goes in cycles. As the book went to press, I lost my loving mother at the age of 89, a beloved wife, mother, grandmother, aunt, and friend. She touched countless lives through the generations and will always be remembered. This is for you, Mom. Dolly Saget, 1925 to 2014.
That's made up. She didn't die.
You can't just cry.
I don't want to. I did. I started to cry.
You were starting to cry,
yeah,
and then
my
you
mother.
went to the joke.
That's the story
which
of how
is
I lost
exactly
my
what
mother.
this book's all about.
It is.
You start to cry and you go to a joke.
You do, because you don't want to let people into that. You have a lot of stuff that's happened in your life, and you don't want to. You and I have talked privately, and
I've had some things,
see what you do.
Don't bring up
see? But see,
Bob was the first comedian that I ever saw perform when I was a boy, live, and I loved him. But one thing that bonds us as comedians is we're bitter and jealous, and we hate everyone else that has any success. But Bob, honestly, has never had an unkind word for anybody, and I love him, and I hope everybody else does, so I just want to say that. Thank you. So anyways, I'd just like to say, I know that Mr. Letterman is not for the mawkish, and he has no truck for the sentimental, but if something is true, it is not sentimental, and I say in truth, I love you. Oh my God.
Paradise with your body, I don't wanna share.
dynamite. Explosive love intentions building in the air.
How'd you get peace of mind out of the other shit?
Well, when I was this is a weird thing that happened to me when I was young.
Yeah.
I don't know if this means anything.
Let's try it.
I remember it, but it was a moment I had that was it wasn't religious or epinaphic or anything, but it transformed me to some degree. Is that I was always fucking so afraid of everything, and if I went to a store, I'd have to walk around forever before I could even face a person in the store to buy a pack of gum. I don't know why the fuck I was like this.
Yeah.
But anyways, when I was 9, there was we lived in rural Ontario, and there was a blind friend of my dad's that I had to, he said, take him to the store. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I have to take this blind fucker? And I'm already shy and shit. So I'm taking him to the store, and then the fucker wants me to explain everything, describe everything to him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's some grass over here, and now there's a lamppost, and this guy's all happy. Oh, what about the lamppost? I mean, it's just a lamppost.
Yeah.
So it goes on and on, but something happened to me it sounds bizarre, but something happened to me where I was actually, instead of always looking inward, which I think I'd always done before that one time, I was looking outward. Anyways, while I was talking to him, I suddenly had a sort of a hysteria, like I was laughing. I started laughing and stuff. And I don't even know why I'm remembering this, but I started laughing about everything. And everything seemed like very, very funny to me. And then a couple of weeks later, I saw a homeless guy, and he was talking about, he started talking to me.
Yeah.
And he was talking to me about John D. Rockefeller. He's like, I was at John D. Rockefeller's funeral.
Yeah.
And all this shit.
Yeah.
And I was laughing at him and shit. And then he started laughing. And I was like, it's all fucking crazy shit. Like, something came to me.
Yeah.
Where I started, and so now I find everything funny except like fucking real serious. Like, I have no fear of going on stage or anything, but death and shit.
Right.
And so, but the other thing but the problem with laughing is I will get, it will build to a hysteria sometimes that I have to crank a couple of benzos to prevent a panic attack.
Really?
Yeah, I can get
You
panic
can laugh
attacks.
yourself into an anxiety attack?
Absolutely, yeah. I start laughing and then it gets out of control, like hysterical. It's and I still have extreme sensitivity to things. Like I can not to life things, but to like literature or art or something like that. I have incredible sensitivity. I kind of have to stay away from it.
Like, what's an example? Like a painting or a...
Yeah, fucking paintings. Like, I don't know anything about art, nothing at all.
Really?
But I have had fucking experiences that have been so hard on me. Like, one time I was in New York and somebody dragged me to a fucking art museum, which I hate art.
Yeah.
And I was looking at this picture, this girl, and I was like falling in love with her. She was so fucking beautiful, this fucking girl in this fucking picture.
Yeah.
And then a guide was telling me the fucking thing was written, drawn in the 16th century. Obviously, this lady was dead, long dead.
Yeah.
And here I am fucking in love with her.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, fuck it. I was like so hard on me for so many days. So I try not to. It sounds crazy, right?
Not really.
But I can be very...
it sounds like that's a very good painting.
It was an incredible painting. But like, it would make me cry. I didn't cry at my dad's funeral, though. Like, real life stuff seems so prosaic to me that it never really touches me much.
So you have a sensitivity towards... Well, I mean, that's what art's supposed to do on some level.
I guess for people like me that can't access feelings or something, it gets me.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that with I can get that with television commercials sometimes if I'm not protecting myself.
Oh, you mean like where they really can manipulate?
Well, yeah,
you?
Well, you jerk me around, but like I remember there was
I can be manipulated without and know I'm being manipulated.
Yeah. Like some movies, I'll just let it go.
Yeah, no.
But like, if my girlfriend's afraid of something or needs some help, I'm like, I don't know what to. This is crazy. I mean, maybe you should call a friend. I can't.
Maybe it's because we live in fantasy lives or something.
I guess. I remember a kid when I was in grade school, we read Old Yeller. And the dog gets, then they got to put the dog down, right?
That's a motherfucker.
Yeah, and this kid, Jeff, was just like, sobbing uncontrollably as he read out loud. And they had to take him to the nurse because he couldn't pull it together.
Oh, my God.
So that's...
they call it Stendhal syndrome.
So is there a name for it?
Well, there was this guy, I guess named Stendhal or something, some 16th century guy, but he had an art museum that was so beautiful. I don't know if it's anecdotal, but he had an art museum where people would come in and have nervous breakdowns from the beauty of the art.
But that can go either way with you. It can be laughter or sadness.
Yeah, it's mostly laughter. The sadness doesn't throw me into anxiety. The laughter.
What's the feeling though? Like at a joke, or you're with friends or something, and you just can't get it out of your head how funny it is, and then you get anxious because you can't stop laughing.
I guess it's that. Like I laugh a lot. Like
that's fucking great as a comic.
Yeah,
that's a gift.
I tell you, I've never trusted people that don't laugh. Like I've worked on shows and shit sitcoms and stuff like that where the motherfucker doesn't laugh.
Yeah,
he's the head writer.
Yeah,
I'm like, you're not laughing at nothing.
Yeah,
and I don't
it's
know.
all math to him.
Yeah, it's math. It's like haiku or some shit. And like the best guys I've met are the guys that are able to laugh and fucking The Dalai Lama said that killing in the name of religion is unthinkable. Hey, thanks, Dalai Lama. I'm sure everybody will fucking listen to you. No one listens to the Dalai Lama.
No one.
This guy's a real jerk. Why did the moron throw the clock out the window? Why? Because it reminded him of Richard Clock, the man convicted of knife raping his wife. Good God Almighty. Jesus.
Used to be all right.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that one was coming. This guy's a real jerk.
I would guess that one of the good things about this, you had some time off. Have you taken some vacation? Have you gone anywhere, traveled?
Yeah. I went. I wanted to get away from all the showbiz, crazy showbiz.
Yeah.
So I decided I'd go on a vacation,
Great.
And I don't like to go to hotels because all my years of doing my nightclub act, I don't like hotels.
Yeah.
So I decided I'll go, my buddy tells me, he goes, hey, you should go to one of them bed and breakfasts. You ever hear tell of them?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. The idea is you go there, it's a guy's house, and you live in his room, and then he makes you some breakfast.
Right. Very
yeah. It's a thumbnail,
Yeah, that's it, sure.
So I looked one up on the internet there, and I found one. I went to Vancouver Island, Victoria, which is beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, my God. It's God's little country. And so I go there, and I look up my place where I'm supposed to go. I have it on a little piece of paper. And I knock on the door, right? And there's no answer. So I knock again, and there's still no answer. So finally, I look like in the window there, and there's an old man sleeping on a couch,
Yeah.
So I banging on the door, ringing the doorbell, So finally I hear like, hey, keep your pants on there, from the inside. And he comes to the door, old guy, but I'd say 80, 85 years old.
Yeah.
Old Harold Delaney was his name.
Harold Delaney?
Yeah, nice enough gentleman, And so I got in there and I says, well, I better go to sleep. There's no one else there, Like, I thought it'd be like a whole bunch of people in different rooms,
Yeah.
And it was just me.
Yeah.
So I go up and I go to sleep, and I'm ready to go to sleep, and a knock comes on the door, right? A knock on my bedroom door.
Right.
So I figure, uh-oh, old Harold Delaney wants to have sex with me there. And,
That's the first thought that went through your mind, huh?
well, I'm a young fella. These days, anything
not a
goes.
bad-looking guy?
No,
Sure,
no,
yeah.
I'm not a...
Traveling alone? Why
Sure.
not?
And, of course, I didn't come to Victoria to have sex with old Harold Delaney. I came to do some sightseeing.
Of course.
Yeah. So then I hear him, he goes, well, you ought to play some Scrabble.
Oh, Scrabble.
Yeah, so I say, okay, that's good.
Sure.
I'll play some Scrabble. So I go down, and he pulls out this old Scrabble game there, and we start to play, and I like Scrabble, So I get the first turn, because I picked the lower letter, and so I get the first turn. So I make rabbit,
Pretty good.
It's a good word. And then I do it pretty quick. I take like a couple of minutes. And then old Harold Delaney, he takes like a half hour to like get his word. And the whole time he's not talking, he's not telling me old stories, because I like hearing old stories, And instead, it was like for a half hour, it was just Harold Delaney going. So then after a half an hour of that, I'm just sitting there, he comes up with his word. It's hat. That's his word, yeah. Hat. So he puts it, and he takes the word hat, and then he puts it like way in the corner on that triple letter score.
Right.
The triple word, the red one
right.
that you want to get to.
Yeah, sure.
But you can't just put it there.
No, it's got to have some relation to rabbits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to move up there, you know, and finally get to there. But instead, he just puts it right there.
Oh, no.
So I go, all right, you know. And so then it's my turn, you know, I do something, and quickly, and then again, the same thing, like, you know, and then time going by, and then every word, and I was coming up with good words, you know, I had sleigh, you know, a sleigh ride, and avocado.
Whoa.
It was a 7-letter word.
Yep.
You get 50 extra points. I'm still way behind him.
He's just freelancing the board.
Yeah. Yes. And so finally I decided I'm gonna I gotta say something, you know? So and all his words were like cup and hat, and I think it was just like things he'd see around the room, you know? And so I'm playing excellently. I should be in the lead, but instead I'm like 1,000 points behind. And finally, like, I gotta say something, you know? So he puts boot, you know, up on this triple, and it really annoyed me because I was building towards the triple letter, and he just puts boot, and so I said, finally, I gotta say something here, and I go, hey, old Harold Delaney there, I don't know, you can't put boot there, and then he goes, you never heard tell of a boot? So I go, no, I know what a boot is. I'm just saying. He goes, if a fella goes out there, has to wear a boot. So I go, no, I know what I made avocado. I know a boot. You know? And it just took him forever. And I think, and also I noticed a weird thing. There were no blanks. You know how you have the blanks in the game, and it's always good to use any letter, right? Yeah. I realized there's no blanks in this game, and I figured old Harold Delaney must have, when he got the game, figured, what the hell is that, you know, and thrown it away.
Can't use it.
Yeah.
Now, how was the breakfast? Did you have the breakfast?
There was no breakfast. I got up the next day. I was so hungry from playing Scrabble all night. So he says, hey, Harold, how you doing there? How about some breakfast? And he goes, I've never been much for breakfast. So I go, oh, all right. So I go, I guess I'll go down to McDonald's and pick up some breakfast or something, Harold. And he goes, can you get me an egg McMuffin? It's crazy. You know the funniest part of doing an office conga line? When you look back and realize you're doing it alone and you're not in an office, you're in a psychiatric hospital. I know the Bible says not to covet thy neighbor's wife. Right. But it doesn't say a damn thing about coveting thy neighbor's husband, especially a sweet, hot fucking asshole.
Saturday Night Live. Now he just watches it. Well, up until last week when a hooker stole his TV. Please welcome the incoherent Norm MacDonald.
Norm MacDonald is here, one of the funniest people ever. Norm's got a giant gambling problem. He's dropped more coin in a casino than Michael J. Fox at a parking meter. It's a fucking roast. Groany, groan, groan.
Norm MacDonald's so stoned he thinks he's at a roast for Bob Seger. I love you, Norm. Wow, you never come out, Norm. You're like the J.D. Salinger of dick jokes. What's the over-under tonight? What's going to happen, Norm?
No, I wanted to read something funny, so I'm reading Marmaduke.
Oh, my God. This is what happens when you book a dais off Craigslist. Bob Saget directed Norm MacDonald's movie Dirty Work. Yeah. A move that transformed Norm MacDonald into a star, Buck's employee.
Did you say something after star?
Norm MacDonald is here. He does an amazing Burt Reynolds impression. And by that, I mean he's not in movies anymore either.
Normie MacDonald. I've never met you before, but I want you to know I'm carrying mace.
Jim Norton is a pervert. He's a necrophiliac.
last night he fucked Norm MacDonald in his career.
Norm can't stay much longer. He has to get his suit back to his father's coffin.
Norm MacDonald. Norm, too bad this isn't a real roof you could jump over after that set.
Norm MacDonald, God bless you. Watching your set was like watching Henry Fonda pick blueberries.
Why, I don't think there's a person in here that would not love to watch Henry Fonda pick blueberries.
You know who you look like in profile? Brando.
Oh, Marlon Brando?
Yeah.
Towards the end?
I'm not kidding.
Because it's funny with Saturday Night Live, isn't it? The people that either they go on to huge fame or they fizzle into oblivion generally.
Yeah, yeah. And it's...
then there's me.
And then there's you.
No, but...
It won't go away. Come on, man.
This is the New York Times bestseller list, not the New York News.
Yes, New York Times bestseller list. And by the way, I didn't know...
I call it the New York News rather than New York Daily News.
Well, that's great. Anyway... That's Don Rickles channeling me. God bless Don Rickles. I love him so much. I know it's in my fiber uncontrollably. Well, that's good.
Look at you. How's this? How's it doing? Hello, ice cream. Having a good time? Running around? What are you laughing at? Because I called your friend a fat pig, huh? You think that's funny?
Oh, no, I was just laughing earlier when you were talking to his belly.
You get a horse and live in the mountains someplace and don't bother anybody. Got a personality like a dead moth. What's the matter with you? Have you always been like this? How you got this movie, I'll never know.
You're a hot fucking piece of ass.
Look at that. I do all my shopping at the mall. Have you ever been to Forever 41?
Forever 41?
Norm, you're dressing like you're going to help somebody move. You're wearing sweatpants to the biggest show in YouTube history.
This is the biggest show on the internet.
You dress like you're going to paint the set.
He can't help himself.
Norm, thanks for dressing up.
Hey, Sarah, listen, man. Congratulations. That's the 100th time that joke's been done tonight.
You're putting your life on it. You dressed like horse shit tonight.
No, that was Adam Egan's fault. That was Adam Egan's fault. I told you to bring a wardrobe.
Some kind of a hose coat.
But that was Adam Egan's fault.
You got a thing with a hood.
But that was Adam Egan's fault.
But then you're reading these. This is you.
It's true I have a small world. But I now live in a community. And I have my mother who lives in the next building.
Mm-hmm. Are you in a condo?
Yes, I have a condo, and then my mother has a condo.
What time do you go to bed at? No, what time do you wake up in the morning?
It depends on when I go to bed, but I go to bed pretty late.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, because you know what
So you're done cuddling with your mom, and it's lights out about what time?
My mom goes to bed early.
So it's back to the unit,
but
Mom.
Remember,
I got to stay up and gamble.
Remember, I live in a different place than my mother.
That's not what I hear.
Sleep in a different bed.
That's not the way I heard it. But I may be wrong. Is there gambling? Is there daily gambling going on?
You have to be like Norman Bates. Let's see now your montage. This is very exciting for me because I never got a chance to see us.
I trimmed the fat. I think I got a nice short package here of all the greatest
trimmed the
hits.
fat.
So
Let's
if
take
we
a
could,
look.
let's roll the clip of the first day of the Masters.
Thanks for doing this.
Yeah.
Listen, it's not your fault. Whatever. It's funny, I guess. I love it. That fucking thing went viral.
There's a good chance it might.
You see your face?
Oh yeah, it's me with a huge fat fucking face.
Yeah, I didn't want to be the one to say it.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble. My doctor, he said he's not a very nice guy. He said, open your mouth and say oink.
Yeah, you need to get better insurance, Norm.
Insurance? He was calling me a fat pig.
Well, I mean, nobody's going to disagree with him.
Oh, Chasm.
I'm sorry, Norm. I've got an acid tongue.
You do. You're an acid-tongued Arab. So he said, yeah, he said, it's going to be a pretty wild party. You know, I'm not used to wild parties. I said, what is a wild party there? You know, I don't get out much. He says, oh, you know, he's like a little drinking, a little fighting, a little fornicating, you know? I said, wow, man, that sounds pretty good. I said, what time should I show up? He goes, anytime, it's just the two of us. Now...
You came over, didn't you?
A little fighting, a little fornicating. What's he, an old pirate all of a sudden? Ah.
You notice how I didn't say it's 11?
Hey!
I was working at Art's
the deli coffee shop.
Deli and coffee shop, bussing tables. So Andy comes up to me and he goes, hey man, I got a way to make some money. I said, what is your way? He goes, I'm going to become a male prostitute. So he comes to me the next day and he says, hey, I'm buying breakfast. I says, why is that? He says, I made $450.05 last night. And I said, well, who on earth gave you 5 cents? He said, every one of them.
He says he's mature, and I think it's because he's telling my grandfather's jokes.
Stop it! Both of you! Whoa!
Yeah. I'm sorry to interrupt, but they were doing my mic backstage, and I really just caught the end of that joke. Do you mind repeating it? Is that okay?
Yeah, start that again, would you, Norm?
Something about a Swedish...
Yeah, there was a Swedish German guy named Andy Richter. That was a 40-minute story!
It's like somebody...
Youthful purpose?
Youthful purpose!
Yes!
It's like somebody saying, I gotta show you something. They take on a 4-mile hike to show you a dog turd. Look at it. Okay. Well, there's your reel for CBS.
I have not seen you in so long.
I know, it's been a
while.
while.
I love you. Makes me very sad now that you're
I've gained
a
45
man,
pounds.
I don't care. A man as brilliant as you are is doing a podcast for 18 people. And Kim Kardashian's mother has a talk show. That your asswipe producer just held up a sign, let's take a break. Where are we going? We're talking to 6 people. You know, we could get on a bus right now, the 3 of us, and yell out the window and reach more people.
Oh, this is.
But
this
look
is
at
your
the camera.
Oh, this is Norm MacDonald's.
Norm's first talk show. It's like a talk
podcast.
show. It's like a talk show that you would deliver to millions of people, so the next day they would respond, except we're reaching about 50. Most of them are prisoners. Some of them are dangerous.
I think we have some questions.
From who?
Well, from people, from the 7 people watching the podcast.
Why do you say there's only 7?
Well, he said 7. I just thought he did.
I didn't say 7. I said 50.
All right. Well, 50.
7 would be bullshit.
We've been down this road together. We've been seeing the colors fade.
You know that I introduced you and Kevin Nealon to each other?
Yeah, I do. I know that. I knew a lot of things before you started doing this stupid podcast. Let me tell you something. Why don't you get something that is semi-professional? You're a bunch of asswipes. Right now I'm getting on a bus and I'm going to scream out the window and I'll reach 20 more people than you did tonight. I'm telling you, don't ever call me again. Don't ever try to get a hold of me. I will never do this show again as long as I live.
That Madonna's baby thing.
Oh, yeah.
Funny.
Oh,
you know,
thanks.
it's, I really have to give it to that guy that's the father, you know, Carlos...
Leon.
Carlos Leon.
Or Carlos Leon, I forget which one.
Because you got to have a lot of guts. That means he had sex with Madonna without a condom. Right? That's great. Michael Jackson. He said, I heard a quote where he said, I don't care if my child is a boy or a girl, as long as it's a boy. He's going to name it. He said he doesn't know what he's going to name it. He He said he thinks if it's a girl, he's going to name it Sharon.
Really?
Yeah. And if it's a boy, he's going to have sex with it. O.J. Simpson's new fitness video was released this week, and hitting the shelves next week, Simpson's newest video, Dorf on Stocking. The crowd is torn. Liza Minnelli has gotten word she'll have to have a hip replacement operation. This marks the first time in 15 years that the name Liza Minnelli and the word hip have been used in the same sentence. Well, let's get to O.J. O.J. Simpson's lawyers say they don't want the families of Nicole Brown and Ronald Goldman in the courtroom during the trial. They're afraid the presence of the family members will just remind O.J. of how much more killing he still has to do. And finally, the Oscar nominations were announced this week, and Tom Hanks and Jodie Foster are in a heated competition in the Academy's controversial new category, Best Retard. To illustrate the point that their client is running out of money to defend himself, O.J. Simpson's lawyer said this week that if he had to do it over again, after killing his victims, O.J. would now rob them as well. That one you find troubling? We went. New medical research shows that men and women have different food cravings. Men preferring meat and women preferring sweets. Scientists trace this back to caveman days, when men had to go out and hunt for food while women sat on their fat asses eating chocolates. This was Colin Ferguson's first week in prison. Ferguson has reportedly dismissed his cellmate, and from now on he will be acting as his own bitch. And finally, due to a change in policy, Amtrak employees will no longer be able to kick homeless people out of Penn Station based on the way they look. From now on, they will have to go solely on urine stench. This is our top story tonight this week in the O.J. Simpson trial. After grisly photos of the murdered Nicole Brown Simpson were shown in court, O.J. turned his head away and wept. It was at that moment that he realized he would never be able to kill her again. Actor Charlie Sheen is reportedly engaged to model Donna Peel. Friends of Sheen say they knew Sheen was serious when he took Donna home to meet the hookers. Meanwhile, Washington, D.C. Mayor Marion Barry attended the march and called it a beautiful display of unity and solidarity among African Americans. His only complaint, the complete absence of crack. In publishing news, Magic Johnson has received a $5 million advance from Random House for his new book entitled What You Can Do to Avoid AIDS. Chapter 1, Don't Have Sex with Me. Officials at the Philadelphia Zoo report they have actually been able to preserve sperm from an endangered one-horned rhinoceros. The sperm will remain frozen at the zoo until Michael Jackson comes by with a check and picks it up. 47-year-old Adrienne Brown, wife of soul legend James Brown, died suddenly last week. Most shocking of all, she was not killed by James Brown. Finally, some good news. According to her doctor, legendary actress Katharine Hepburn is recovering nicely from her recent illness, and they have even upgraded her condition to decrepit. So that's nice. Well, you don't like her? You don't like Katharine Hepburn, for God's sakes? As Baltimore and Cleveland met this week in divisional playoff action, the big story in baseball continues to be Orioles second baseman Roberto Alomar. Under a dark cloud. Yes, none of us like him. Well, according to a new Entertainment Weekly poll, 72% of their readers say they would not be offended if a TV show lead character were gay. Though that figure shrinks to 1% when these same readers are reminded that being gay can involve anal sex. This weekend, veteran news anchorman David Brinkley apologized to Bill Clinton for an election night commentary in which he called the president, quote, boring and uncreative. Admitted Brinkley, there was certainly nothing uncreative about the way you moved Vince Foster's body. The president's a murderer. You didn't know that? O.J. Simpson was in a different courtroom this week, attempting to regain custody of his 2 children. In order to prove to the court how much he loves his kids, O.J. pointed out, quote, hey, they're still alive, aren't they? According to O.J. Simpson's niece, Terry Baker, when O.J.'s mother, Eunice Simpson, first heard about the slaying of Nicole Brown, she exclaimed, he did it. Reached for comment, O.J. said, my mom was just guessing. I hadn't even told her yet. You know, yesterday the House Budget Committee approved an outline of the deal between President Clinton and congressional leaders to balance the budget. But both sides caution it is not set in stone. In order to become official, of course, it must still be approved by this Chinese guy here. He's got a... Boo, what the hell? Safer drivers, men or women? Well, according to a new survey, 55% of adults feel that women are most responsible for minor fender benders, while 78% blame men for most fatal crashes. Please note that the percentages in these pie graphs do not add up to 100% because the math was done by a woman. For those of you hissing at that joke, it should be noted that that joke was written by a woman. So, now you don't know what the hell to do. No, I'm just kidding. We don't hire women. Haven't gotten funnier. The show has gotten really bad. So yeah, I'm funny compared to, well, you'll see later.
Thanks for nothing, Google.
What I wanted to show you is how easy it is to watch yourself and other live streams on your tablet device.
On the computer.
On the computer.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit play there.
Okay.
It's right there in my...
It's so simple.
Do you see your face?
Oh yeah, it's me with a huge fat fucking face.
Yeah, I didn't want to be the one to say it.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble. My doctor, he said he's not a very nice guy. He said, open your mouth and say oink.
Yeah, you need to get better insurance, Norm.
Insurance? He was calling me a fat pig.
Well, I mean, nobody's going to disagree with him.
Oh, chasm.
I'm sorry, Norm. I've got an acid tongue.
You do. You're an acid-tongued Arab. And there's Charles Woodson. How about that? What a season he had. Great, man. He became the first defensive player to win the Heisman Trophy. And congratulations, Charles. That is something that no one can ever take away from you.
Unless you kill your wife and a waiter, in which case... all bets are off.
Yeah.
I love Lost. You ever watch Lost?
Yeah, I'm obsessed with the show. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm still watching it.
I
Yeah.
watch it. I watch it on the
Link?
No, yeah.
You got that working?
On the computer, where you can watch like you can watch them right after each other. So you don't have. There's no cliffhanger, you know.
Yeah,
'Cause you
I know
don't have
about
to,
that.
You probably watched it six.
Do you think I'm 80?
No, you probably watched the show though.
I did. I watched it during.
So that must have been incredibly frustrating.
No, it wasn't. Why would you say that?
Well, because I couldn't wait 30 seconds to get into it on my DVD.
Sometimes it's better to space things out, though, and discuss it with your friends, have a little talk about what happened, and then you have to wait a week, and it's delayed gratification.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. That's what's fun about a book club. But
We're joined by the talented trio called the Lonely Island.
Yeah,
who
you know
will be
what I
on the
call
big.
them?
What do you call them?
I call them Sandberg and the other couple of fellows.
The Mind Squad
The
is
other
how Rolling Stone put it.
I got a heavy foot.
There's a real stream of consciousness thing happening here, Norm.
yeah, it's called conversation.
All right.
Are you talking about Melrose Place? No, because
You're the biggest ass I ever met. And I love you for it.
No, because I swear to God, and when I lived in L.A., I lived on the actual street called Melrose Place. There's an actual street.
There's a Melrose. Is there really a Melrose
There's really
place?
a Melrose Place.
Okay.
You know this, right?
Yes, it's true.
So they opened a restaurant called Melrose Place on it, and then it's right beside my house. And every time I go out, there's all these retards, like tourists, and then these tourist retards, like they're always fat and they're taking pictures, standing in front of this restaurant.
Yeah. You are making a movie with Carrot Top, right?
I made a movie with Carrot Top.
Okay. You made a movie with Carrot Top. It's not out yet.
No, it's
Can you
not
put the
out yet.
picture up of Carrot Top again, just so we can all see him?
She just did.
Oh, there it is again. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Wait a minute, she left Melrose Place to do a movie with Carrot Top?
That's where I'm going, my friend.
He was great. He did a wonderful job.
Do you have a scene where you and him embrace?
Yeah, lots of making out.
Oh, for God's sake.
Nothing but making out.
All right.
It's like 9.5 weeks, but Carrot Top. we were doing.
Wow. I gotta check out that movie.
Is it called 9.5 Seconds?
But what's the movie gonna be called?
Well,
Really?
I know what it's going to be called.
Yeah, what's that?
If it's got Carrot Top in it, you know what a good name for it would be?
What's that, Norm?
Box Office Poison.
What about my career?
Courtney Thorne Smith. Well, there's this 2-hour season finale of Melrose Place. There's this movie coming out.
Yes.
Title undetermined at this point.
Chairman of the board.
Oh, all right. Do something with that, you freak.
I bet the board is spelled B-O-R-E-D.
That's the very best kind. In all sincerity, I know you don't like to hear these things. Emotions, you're like Nixon and
I'm like Nixon.
But I will say,
I was watching last night, I saw speed skating, and my goodness, could the outfits they wear be any tighter? Oh, Lord. There was an East German woman, I swear, you could see the outline of her entire penis. It was... This is Viagra. It's insane. And you know what it's for? Impotent people. All right,
Yeah.
it's for impotent guys. So get this. I read this. The pill can make your cock hard for 4 hours.
Right.
So now, who has the 4-hour hard cock? The impotent guy. The rest of us are fucked. Me and you got our regular cocks. Meanwhile, fucking Spade is, you know. Of course, that's a big story in here in Washington, is the recent marriage between NBC's Andrea Mitchell and Alan Greenspan, who is 71 years old. And this is sweet, you know, I didn't know this. They wrote their own vows, you know. She promised to love, honor, and speak into his good ear. So that was it's kind of sweet, you know.
We'll see. It'll be fun.
Hey,
Norm, thanks for dressing up.
Hey, Sarah, listen, man. Congratulations. That's the 100th time that joke's been done tonight. But I also want to tell you, I do like that he picked Kemp. I like Kemp.
Oh, yeah?
He had a strange thing. Did you hear that quote he said? He said he's closer to minorities than the other candidates because he says he showered with a lot of black guys. Did you hear that?
What?
He says because he used to be on the Buffalo Bills.
That's right, he was a football player. Is that true? He said that?
Yeah, he said that the other day. He said he has a closer feel for the minorities because he's showered with so many black guys.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I don't know if that's how you want to pick your president, right? Showered with a lot of black guys?
I don't know.
I mean...
You're picking Dole because he can do an impression.
Yeah,
you know, your reasons aren't much better.
If I was going to pick a guy just because he showered with a lot of black guys, I'd pick Andy or something like that, you know?
You know? People don't have to know that.
Oh, I have an announcement to read. I almost forgot. I was told to make this announcement. Table 10, wherever you are, table 10. We're sorry your waitress hasn't been there in a while. Larry King just married her. So... Do you have a hero?
Norman Fell from Three's Company.
That's your hero?
Yeah. Mr. Roper. Yeah.
No, Mr. Roper?
Yeah.
That's not a good hero.
That's all I got.
Better than this guy's hero is some gay porn actor. Anyway.
What are you talking about? What?
I don't know. Boomer Esiason is with us. Boomer. How you doing, buddy? Boomer, of course, will replace Frank Gifford on Monday Night Football next season. And Frank told reporters that this will allow him to spend more time with his wife and children. Then he broke down and cried for 45 minutes. So, what the hell am I? And here I am, you know, I look out, I see President Bill Clinton, you know, I see Secretary of State Madeleine Albright, you know, media mogul Rupert Murdoch, you know, broadcast legend Larry King, you know, pornographer Larry Flint, you know, Dick Morris. The list is starting to drop off a little, folks, but still, you get the idea. It's daunting. Well, there's all kinds of sports celebrities in the audience tonight. I see Tiger Woods right there. Tiger Woods, how about that, huh? Yeah, he's up for golf. Of course, he's up for Golfer of the Year this ESPYs. And you know who I feel sorry for, folks, is the other two guys nominated for Golfer of the Year. You see these guys getting ready, you know, it's like, hey, honey, have you seen my tuxedo? No, not the good one. The one I wear when I'm going to get my ass kicked. Have you seen that one? We got a lot of power here, a lot of juice. Mr. Rule Arledge is here, of course, the chairman of ABC News, you know, and a lot of crazy stories coming out of that division, you know. You know, stories about this person sleeping with that person and all that, you know. Scandal after scandal. If you heard the latest, I heard this just the other day. There's a rumor that last week, a certain, I don't want to say who it is, a certain gentleman in ABC News, he went to a party and he got really drunk and he ended up having sex with his own wife. I don't know.
If you don't pay me now, I'm gonna
Now take this swizzle stick, and I'll be shoving that right up your pee hole.
So that was 1150, right?
Right.
Yeah, you know how top spins?
Yeah, I know how
well,
top
in
spins.
Australia, a top spins the opposite way of a top in America.
It's not funny.
By the way, I saw that film that you recommended me that you called a fantasy, Showa. Horrifying. You make it a habit to hang out with Dax Shepard.
No.
But yet you also know you're good friends with Professor Irwin Corey. And what does it do to you?
Causes diabetes.
Well, that's terrible.
Heart
Then they
and the
amputate
arteries.
your leg.
Not always. Sometimes you go blind.
Sometimes you go blind. Yeah. Sometimes both. And then you can't. At least you can't see that you only have one leg.
You know what I like about this show? It's not afraid to take on the issues.
My wife's a slatterny woman.
Sorry to hear that.
Is that the word?
It's a word.
Slatternly. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, you know, but like, you tell me, because you're a gay guy. But I go into a gym. I go into workout. You know what I mean? I want to work out and I want to get my pecs and lats and shit like that, right? You know what I'm talking about. But then I go into the locker room. Now, the last thing I want to see there is some guy's fucking hot, beautiful asshole. This is what he told me the other day. He goes, it happened.
Fire pit.
He goes, it happened, but he goes, the numbers are all right, all wrong. And then he goes, the other night he goes, 600 or 6 million, it's still terrible. I'm like, oh.
Okay.
And so Mario Cantone, we were at the Hyatt, you know, and me and Howard Busgang and this other guy are smoking a joint. I'm not smoking, but they're both smoking this joint. This was in a very serious time of AIDS.
Norm, are you okay?
I had a black guy open for me, and I got him into the hotel.
No, can I ask you a question seriously?
The guy made a mistake.
I'm being honest
The guy
with you.
made a mistake. He had a press conference later, and he said he made an error in judgment.
The guy who ate the guy?
Yeah, he made an error in judgment. Now, what do you think of this joke? When I die, I want my body donated to science, but more specifically, a scientist who is working on bringing dead guys back to life.
Oh, is that funny at all?
The search continues in the Indian Ocean for the Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 as they listen and try to follow the pings. These guys sound like me always listening for pings. The pings are my Chinese neighbors. Jim and Ellen Ping. Jim, the other day, very nice guy, Jim Ping,
Oh, they really do exist. What is this thing you're doing with your face?
Oh,
Do you have allergies?
No, I'm not used to these glasses, but he was very nice.
So you think that's going to help?
And he lent me. Is that the face I'm making?
Well, one time I thought you were joking around. You were looking at me like, get a close-up. I hope you had a close-up. Roll it in now if you didn't show it
sounds
before.
like this guy's jimping to...
Let me his abacus
I want to do
yesterday.
this.
Jesus!
Oh, come on, that's not a Chinese guy.
I wasn't saying it was.
No, that's kind of
What are you,
racist.
Mickey Rooney?
Hey, come on.
I know he's dead,
Have
but
a little
Mickey Rooney
respect.
did a very racist thing like you just did in a movie called Breakfast at Tiffany's by the wonderful Truman Capote.
I wasn't doing anything racist, and you know it. But go ahead.
When I was young, there was a fella went by the name of Jacques de Gautier. And he was from Témiscamingue, Quebec. And Jacques de Gautier, he was a fella that really thought
and he was smart, you know. He was our hope, I guess. And he was, while I was scrabbling to get out of high school, Jacques Zagatineau had already...
I think you just changed his last name.
Well, you know, a man grows. But this is the point.
Yeah.
Jacques Zagatineau, he went to McGill University and he got 3 degrees, by golly. And he went over across the pond to the fellers with Cambridge, and he even stood up to them. Mm-hmm. And we thought, boy, he's going to be the next. We had Jean Marchand, Gérald Tertier, Pierre Trudeau, the 3 wise men of Quebec. By God, Jacques Zagatineau was going to be the next.
You give me the next gun.
Yeah, but he vanished. And I met him, I started to do stand-up and travel from here to there and to here again. And one time I was in Niagara Falls, and gosh, I went over to the Sea World there. You know how they have the Sea World? You know, with the different fish. You know.
I didn't know that, but okay, yeah, yes.
Beluga.
The Sea World, I've been
Sure.
there many a time.
Okay, so I was checking out the beluga whales and stuff, and I look over, and who do you think I see?
I hope it's that guy.
No, it was just an attendant, but he showed me to the place I wanted to see, which is where they feed the little baby dolphins, because I love dolphins, you know. And who do I see there but Jacques Zagatineau? And here he is, he's feeding the baby dolphins. And I go up to him and I go, Jacques Zagatineau, I feel shame for you. You were our hope. You were to go to Canada, Canada's nation's capital of Ottawa. And you were to be a great man, Jacques Zagatineau. And we were all, you know, we pinned all of Témiscamingue, Quebec, pinned our hopes on you. Now that's a hell of a burden for a man to have a town's hope pinned on them, isn't it, Conan?
It is a big burden.
So he was feeding these baby dolphins, you know, and I said, I'm ashamed of you, Jacques Zagatineau. You could have done so many great things. And he said, well, I think I'm serving a youthful purpose. Now I believe that...
I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen.
You don't encourage that.
It's like...
That was a 40-minute story.
It's like somebody...
Youthful purpose?
Youthful purpose?
Yes.
Not purpose.
I don't know. Good God.
I know. That was way out of line.
No, that was way out of... Who are you to criticize Oscar Pistorius?
It's like somebody saying, I got to show you something. They take you on a 4-mile hike to show you a dog turd. Look at it. Okay.
Well, there's your reel for CBS. We're getting this right to Les Moonves.
Yeah. I gotta have him.
You want to see that every night, Les? This guy's got
more Quebecois humor.
I love you. I really do. You know that, right?
Who gives a shit about Oosthuizen?
That's a good point.
Oosthuizen is 72 back.
I'm sorry, who is this?
How long have you been there? A long time.
Well, who cares about... Oh, look at that putt. He missed it.
Jeff Martin likes Oosthuizen. Well, Cabrera's doing well. You're a man, Super Dave.
I love that, except he almost knocked the leaf off. Did you see that?
No.
He was in the crap area, and he was... Haven't you been watching the Masters?
Yeah, he couldn't.
Watching?
We watched. He couldn't quite take a full swing.
Oh, you mean he couldn't
No, but they said if he knocked the leaf off, it was a penalty.
Oh,
really?
he was in the area there?
Oh, you said that,
It's a penalty if you knock a leaf off.
Wow.
What kind of a stupid game is this?
Wow, I didn't know that. Chad Drew knew that. I didn't know there was a penalty for knocking
Chad
a leaf
didn't
off.
know that.
It's technically
didn't know
improving.
that.
Knocking a leaf off would be the same thing as breaking the whole
Oh,
branch.
you mean knocking a leaf off in the practice swing?
Yeah, that's what.
No. If he had knocked a leaf off in the regular swing.
Oh, is that true?
The leaf hits, there's Ulfhosen or whatever his name is missing a butt. But if who is this guy right here?
That's Thorbjorn Olsen.
What is his name?
Thorbjorn Olsen.
You think Freddie still has a chance if he goes into the clubhouse even?
No, I think there's people under par. In
Uphill
the
battles.
I think Mickelson's out. He's like 15 over.
Freddie, I don't think he's going to head to the practice range.
What happened to the 14-year-old? Where is he?
He shot 75, so he did better than yesterday.
Boy, is he unbelievable.
Is that something? 75.
That is just unbelievable.
14 years old, 145 pounds.
People don't understand that. People don't understand that.
They say he's 145 pounds, just soaking, glistening wet.
Well, I don't think we have to get into that.
That's what they say.
Where do you think this is going to the coach at? Oh, look at Tiger.
We can't quote Jim Nantz. Okay.
No, not Jim Nantz. You're getting into the football coach.
Sandusky.
Yeah, you're getting into Sandusky. Who gives a shit how much he is soaking wet?
Jeff Martins.
Hey, who's this? Look at this.
This is Brad Snedeker.
I know the Snedeker needs this shot.
If
boy.
Snedeker can get up and down, I bet he picks up a stroke.
This is where Oosthuizen last year.
What a beautiful
shot by Snedeker.
What a beautiful shot by the Sned.
And Snedeker could pull to within one.
Good.
I'll tell you what they said, though, is the guy that's working him is tired. The puppeteer.
Oh.
Super Dave, serious question. I know you're rooting for Cabrera, but would you rather have Cabrera win in a walk or an exciting finish with someone else
You
win?
know what? I just love his life and what he's accomplished and what he did coming from, really poverty, unbelievable. I'm just so rooting for him. All these other people, they're brilliant golfers, but a lot of them are privileged. I just love Cabrera's story. And I love the story of Tiger and Nealon.
Tiger and Nealon's a great story, too.
Isn't that a great story? Doesn't that bring tears to your ass?
Well, Cabrera will try to save par. He has only one bogey on the day.
Have you been doing this all day again? You know what's interesting? I went to my phone, I watched 2 minutes of the podcast, and you were eating on camera. Your mouth was filled with food like a chipmunk.
The podcast available on your phone, wherever you are.
You were talking with food in your mouth. Oh, he's going to miss it. Oh, he missed it.
Cabrera will save for bogey. But yes, we are available on apps and so forth.
Why were you talking with food in your mouth?
If you have a cellular phone, just
why are you the host of a show with food in your mouth? I've never seen that before.
You've seen it here first, folks.
There's Day. Look at that. Oh my God. You don't think there's planes overhead?
Jason Day is on the green.
This guy doesn't he bore you a little, Adam Scott?
Yes, he bores me
a little
greatly.
bit, yeah.
But Brant Snedeker has never looked afraid. I mean, this final pairing, this final pairing has shown no nerves at all.
That was an exciting shot from a boring man, though.
If he makes that would be nice.
Norm?
Yes.
Why are you speaking in that kind of tone, like an announcer?
I'm not speaking like, well, I am an
No, you are, but you're talking like you're speaking over the crowd. There's no crowd.
Okay, come on now.
Oh, Snedeker! Snedelman missed it! The Snedel missed it!
Snedeker,
he had a chance
on tour.
He had a chance and he missed it.
Oh my goodness! And he's two back.
A golden opportunity to pick up a stroke.
He could have picked up a stroke and he missed it.
Or is he three back?
2, because Cabrera bogeyed as
This
well.
guy could win it. Bo Van Pelt.
This is hard to believe.
He's only 2 over.
I think he'll hit a good shot.
Oh, no.
Not bad.
Look, he's happy.
Does Super Dave want to hear a golf joke?
Super Dave, Chad Drew has a golf joke for you.
It's great. Your phone's starting to break up again. This is why I didn't want to call today or be called. Your phone's breaking up again.
Chad Drew has a golf joke for you. He can hear you, not me.
Are you ready?
What?
Yes. Thank you. An elderly golfer is talking to his seriously ill wife. If I die, she asks, would you remarry? Maybe, he allows. Would you golf with her? She continues. I might, he says. What about my golf clubs? She persists. Would you let her use them? The man thinks for a moment, then says, there'd be no point. She's left-handed. He already has a wife.
Guy meets a woman on the golf course, and they start playing, and he can't believe it. She gets the out of the ball. She plays fast. They go home after the round. She cooks them the best dinner they've ever had, and then he wants to kiss her. She says, no, not so fast. I'm not jumping in bed with this. So this goes on and on. 2 weeks they play golf every day. All of a sudden, one night after dinner, he says, look, we're either going to take this another step or I'm through. She says, all right. And he kisses her. He said, my God, you kiss beautifully too. Let's go to bed. She says, there's something I have to tell you. He said, what? She says, I'm a man. He said, and you played from the fucking red tees?
All right. Leishman.
Who's this? Is this the Leisher?
It's
He made
Leishman.
it. He made it.
Well done.
The Leisher made it. He's an exciting player. I could go the rest of my life without ever seeing him play. Don't you agree?
I agree.
What do you make of Snedeker missing that putt?
I thought it was a choke. Oh, look at Tiger. What is he doing today? What is going on with him today?
Well, he's going for it
This
every
will
time.
be on the green.
Chad says this will be on the green. Chad Drew has just said this will be on the green.
You know what they just replayed was what's his name's shot from last year. Wasn't that the greatest golf shot in the history of the world?
Bubba Watson.
Yeah, where he hooked it around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what gets me a little sick is when they say he's going to take a 5-iron hit at 238.
Yeah.
Okay, watch him. Watch him. If this were me, it would hit the tree, hit me in the face, and I'd be in the hospital. What?
That is unbelievable.
Okay. Let's see if that comes around.
It's amazing. He was sort of hoping it would go a little right, like even off that lie.
Your connection's breaking up again, and I can't go through this. It's emotionally disturbing. Look at this guy. Look at Mickelson.
Yeah.
Boom. That put him back in the hunt. He's 12 back.
No,
he almost hit the thing.
This was the shot where he won the Masters.
I know, and he jumped 2 inches off the ground.
No, this was the second one. He missed that putt, believe it or not.
What a shot, though. God, these guys are unbelievable, aren't they?
Your best shot is only as good as the next one. That's what my old
Holy
golf coach
Christ.
used to say.
Oh, my God. I just lost all ability to ever get a hard on again. Look at this shot. Watch him watch the ball. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. When did you last do that, Norman?
Look at a black man's eyes?
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful.
You know what? You know, that was so weak. That was just so weak, wasn't it? When you go home tonight and think about that tonight, aren't you going to say, Jesus Christ, that was weak? All right, Jason Day for a birdie, and he missed it to the right.
Jason Day has spent most of his time kneeling down with his hand to his face.
I hope we have interceptors ready. That's all I can tell you.
Adam Scott still trying to get involved here.
Nice putt, Adam. The hole's to the left, ding dong. Jesus Christ. Christ. Wouldn't it be great if he pulled that glove out and it was a long white glove, like Michael Jackson? Here's the Schned man after missing that putt.
Long par 4. Snedeker is...
Why are you talking in that tone still? There's no crowd. There's no noise behind you. There's no one listening. Why don't you go back into your own voice, like when you said to me, am I looking in the eyes of a black man? Watch the Schned miss this putt again. Right to the right, you choke.
A little decel?
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable totally. Watch my man. Watch the Cabrera here.
Here's Cabrera. He'll go in the woods, I believe, on this one.
I don't think so. You want to know why he plays so great? Because when he was a kid, and even as a man, he was chased on the golf course by the police. So he had to hit and run. That's why he plays so quick and so beautifully.
He was being chased by the police.
Wait a minute. Look at Sergio. He's still in it.
That's unbelievable.
How did he come back? How did he come back? He's going to...
Wow.
He's going to...
Someone's going to hole that out in the final groups. I'm telling you.
What hole is this?
That's 15.
That's 15. So he's going to get to 4 under with 3 to go.
There's Mark Leishman. He's got a pitching wedge.
Okay,
700 yards.
Well, I just got a text from Lori Joe saying that it's a lot more entertaining with Super Dave.
I love Lori Joe. I can't believe she has listened to this whole thing. I mean, she must be going nuts. Look at this putt. He missed it. Who's that guy again? Olsen, York, and Morgan. What's his name?
Thorbjorn.
And they call him what, the Black Bear? What do they call him?
He doesn't have a nickname that I know of. Do you know?
Yeah, they just gave him one. They call him the something bear. Hey, I played this hole, and if you guys could play this course, the back nine, the first time you play it, it's just unbelievable. You can't hold the ball on the green. I can't. Watch this. Watch this.
It's inappropriate to ask him how he got on there.
What a garbage shot that was. See, he can't come back now. It's over with after the putt.
Dad wonders how you get to play Augusta.
Because I knew someone who was a member.
I'm afraid Thorbjorn Olsen's nickname is the Great Dane.
Yeah, the Great Dane, is that what they call him?
Yeah.
I thought they
I feel
called
like
him
a
the
lot of
German
people from
Shepherd.
Denmark get that moniker.
Don't they call him the German Shepherd? Watch this. Watch my man. He wants to go left. He wants to go left, so far right, but he's still doing well. He's playing it a little safe right now. How did Sergio Garcia get 4 under?
Boy, we're all really blessed that the weather is not showing up. You wouldn't want to see this Monday morning.
What?
We're glad the weather didn't hold anything up, and we're hoping it stays that way.
Why, would you be on the air again Monday?
Yes.
You would?
5 in the morning.
I can't believe it. I don't understand this. You'll have to explain it to me sometime. You know what? I'm just going to, I'm telling you, I have to do that. I'm going to sit here and announce a baseball game to myself. It's the same thing.
No, it's different.
Why? It's golf.
Well, we just got a text from Jackson Hoekstra, Lori Joe's nephew.
And what did he say?
Oh, he said something bad about Jeff Martin.
He did?
Yes.
Don't read that. That's not very nice.
No, I'm not going to read it.
What did he do? Oh, look, here he goes. Watch this. Is this, yeah, that's him.
That's Dave.
This better be good or that place will be strafed in a minute.
Strafe.
Uh-oh, look out. Look out for the planes. That's all I can tell you. I hate the way that guy putts this Adam Scott with a 34-inch putter. He missed it. Are we syncing up today as far as the picture?
We are on the Video Podcast Network.
God damn it. I swear to God. Look at Sergio for birdie. He could be 5 under. What if he won this? He missed it.
Sergio led after day 1 with 6 under.
Yeah, but he faded like he always does.
He shot 66 in the first round and 76 in the second round.
That's right. That's an average of what? 72.
That's an average of 72.
Well,
here's Leisure.
It's an average of 71.
Look, he's short. He's short. Boy, no one is taking control right now. You know that? Here's Tiger for birdie. He could be 4 under. This is important. He's got to make this, or Elon will pay. It's good. All right, now he's back in.
Tiger to 4 under. Don't count him out. He has 5 to play.
Are you that far behind me?
Now, Sid Youngers called in earlier and said the winning score would be 9 under. He seems to be in the ballpark, but
who's Sid Younger?
What could I mean, if you're hoping for Tiger Woods,
why are you talking at that range still? Why are you?
No, I'm saying it. Well, so you're going to hear.
No, but you're at a very high pitch. Announcers yell over the crowd. There's no one there.
What wins
there's
this?
2 guys in the booth with you, and there's no one there.
What wins this? Is Cabrera?
I don't know. Watch the Schnetty. Look at the Schnetty. He needs a birdie here, and he's
Oh my goodness!
Dear.
Snedeker.
Oh, the wheels are falling off the Schnetter.
Best putter on tour.
Not anymore.
And you just saw him mouth wow. If you can lip read, he just said wow.
He did?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were allowed to cuss. Isn't that a stroke?
Well, what's his name say yesterday?
Drops. You have to disqualify yourself.
Like Snickers or
no.
Kuchar. What did Kuchar say?
What did Kuchar say?
He said, "Oh, you stinker."
Oh, stinker.
He said stinker?
Yeah, well, he hit a bad shot. He hit a bad shot.
He called it a stinker?
No, like he was talking to himself, I think.
He said, "Oh, you stinker."
These guys are such gentlemen. It's insane. Isn't it?
Well, I mean, Tiger can use coarse language.
He said the F word before.
Huh?
Watch Angel make this putt.
Language?
Yeah. Who?
Watch Angel make this putt. Look at this. Oh my God! He left himself a long one.
They're not seeing this.
The gates are opening. The gates are opening.
Chad Drew said there should be no coarse language on the course.
If you swear in a leaf drops, you have to disqualify yourself.
Boy, Snedeker is going to need all his putting ability for this one.
Yeah, but you know what? That's not a gimme for Cabrera either. All right, this is it for him. He misses this putt, he might as well mail it in. Tiger's 4 under.
That's what I'm saying, Super Dave. I'm saying if Tiger's 4 under, and if Cabrera misses the putt, he's 7 under. Is Tiger still in?
I swear to God, this is such a flight. Yeah.
Tiger could certainly.
3 putt.
Okay, now Cabrera's got to sink this. Look at the Schned go down.
Now, would you like Cabrera to miss this so Tiger is 3
No. I want Cabrera to still stay in the lead.
So he'd still be in the lead, but you're.
No. I don't want him to go back. Oh my God.
So you've given up on Tiger.
Look at Jason day. Look at this shot.
I think he's still in. He's still in it.
Wow, did he?
Holy moly!
Wow, what a shot by Jason Day.
He hit that beautifully. Did he hit it beautifully right into the
And he doesn't get rewarded.
What a beautiful shot, though.
That's unlucky and could find Ray's Creek.
I don't know if it's unlucky. What if he'd flown past there?
You're saying his
Come
next
on,
shot?
make
Next
this,
shot.
make this.
You know, we haven't heard much about Ray's Creek.
No. Well, we can't hear the telecast.
He made it.
Wow.
But it hasn't come into play. I don't think.
Guerrero holds on.
Have we seen anybody hit it in?
Still 8
short
under.
on 13. I don't think.
I have not.
I think we did yesterday. Someone rolled one in.
You're right, though.
Maybe Friday.
Cabrera 1 under for the day. None of the other players.
Poor Snedeker. He's got to be kicking
Day
himself.
is 1 under on the day. Scott's even. Leishman is 1
What's
under
tough
the day.
what's tough is the Schneider is playing with Cabrera. And Cabrera is just so solid. He's so solid. And the Schneider is now missing putts. What do you do during commercials? What do you do? Look at this guy with a nice thing and a birthday cake.
Oh no, we don't talk about the commercials.
Well, commercials are only a minute long, as you know.
Yeah, but there's 3 or 4 of them. So how do you pass the time?
There's always stuff to talk about.
Let's hear something.
I take a little break when you call in.
Do you?
Yeah.
You kind of went away and thought I'd carry it for the next 8 hours? Jesus Christ. This is the most fucked up group of people I've ever been with because you don't really have a rhythm going. Norm is speaking at a high level softly. I don't understand. It's like a yelling golf announcer is what he's doing. He's way up there in the pitch, and you guys are taking a break.
That's what we should do during the commercials. The critique
of the group.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I really like is seeing Norm eat during the podcast. I've never seen that from a host. His cheeks were full like a chipmunk. I don't know what the fuck he was eating, but he would eat, and he was talking and eating, and didn't even care about it.
Well, I like to, the golfers always eat a banana.
I know, but you're not golfing. You're not moving. You're sitting on your ass for 8 hours. You don't need a banana. What, you can eat potassium?
Well, the interesting thing about much fell out.
Are you okay?
I'm all right.
Watch this shot
Cabrera's
from
approach
Cabrera.
as
Watch
well.
this shot from Cabrera.
Angel Cabrera, same shot.
Magnificent. He's playing smart and safe.
He's playing as safe as a player can do to
Did you
lose
see him?
a
Did you
tournament.
see him? Did you see him look left there to see if the police were there? He can't get that out of his system.
No, you're right. He was in the woods on 8. He was in the woods on 10. Both times he just took his medicine, played it safe.
Yeah.
I know.
Didn't make it
and
worse.
Brilliant shots. Now watch the Schned, man. He could go into Ray's Creek.
Well, Snedeker is going to go for the pin.
No, he's not.
Well, we'll see.
If he goes for the pin, it could be all over. Look at his caddy. When did he get out of jail?
When do you
Jesus
The
Christ.
spectacled guy?
No, he's got beard and fucking, he's just in prison or something.
He's got a lot of.
This looks like a very
Look
good
at
shot by
that's an
Day.
amazing
Look at
shot.
that
He's
sand
already hauled
shot.
one out of a bunker today for eating.
Oh,
That's
my
right.
God, is that beautiful. Halt
You know
the
who he has
plane.
to thank for
Stop
that?
the
Mother
strafing.
Nature.
He
With
just
the
called a
rain.
halt to the strafing. Did you say that? Did you see what he did?
Yep.
You see that signal? No more strafing for a minute, he said. How about that play? Now
Chad
watch
Drew
this.
has just told us that the rain is coming into play now and holding that ball.
All right, watch the Schned. It's a good shot. It's off to the left, though, it looks like.
They're going right at the pin.
Oh, my God, right at what a beautiful
Norm has an
shot.
uncanny ability to.
What a beautiful shot.
Did you hear what Jeff Martin just said?
Yeah, I ignored it. What about his caddy, that Schned man? That guy's either mentally ill or he's a prisoner. I think he might have snuck him out.
Well, he has a lot of sweat, it looks like, on his hat band.
Yeah, and he stopped his beard a little below the ears. Look at the Tiger. It's 400. I want him to get 5 right now.
Can Tiger Woods put some pressure on him?
Staring it down.
No, terrible.
Oh,
that mound.
Oh, it's gone out on the ground.
Terrible.
We were talking about that an hour ago.
Now, Super Dave, having played that, do you think number 14 is one of the most difficult greens on the course? That's a yes.
It's so annoying. Adam Scott.
We couldn't hear what you said. It was something
I know, and I
complimentary.
couldn't hear what you said. Okay.
Oh, wow, he blew it past the trees.
He's actually in very good shape, though.
Yeah, but I don't care about him anymore.
Did you hear what Chad Drew asked you about playing Augusta the 14th? And
No, because you break up because your stupid transmission.
Well, he said it's the 14th, a very difficult hole to play.
Now that was, look at this draw by Leishman. Oh, that's textbook. That's impressive.
Isn't that beautiful with all the colors of the flowers and everything?
It's really nice.
Did you see the guy from Augusta with the green jacket? Welcome everybody, the president. Wouldn't it be great if he had a KKK hood on instead of the green jacket? And they just let him do that. Welcome everybody to Augusta. We're proud to have you watching, and we're proud to be here, and we're proud to have everyone at this golf course as long as you're white. We haven't had a Jew here in years, and we've never felt better about it, I have to tell you. And as far as blacks go, Tiger's okay, but that'll about do it. We're not interested in many more than that. We want you to watch the program and enjoy all the sweets. Good luck, and have a great Masters.
Of course, Super Dave just joking about all that.
Sergio missed.
This all comes under the heading of good fun.
We're the ones whose actual names are on our driver's licenses.
Who is this guy playing with Sergio?
That's Mark.
Oh, that's the guy. No, it isn't.
Is it Bo
That's the
Van
guy
Pelt?
that made the hole in one or whatever he made.
That's Bo Van Pelt.
Bo Van Pelt, yeah. Okay, this guy needs a bogey, the Duke of Hazard, whatever his name is. He got it.
The Great Dane.
Thor, boy, you know what? You got to pick one name. There's too many names there. Thor, Bjorn, Olsen. The hell is he? And look at his caddy.
Here is Angel Cabrera for the long birdie, and this has 3-putt written all over it.
Oh my God, it's good. No, it's not. It's short, but it's beautiful. He's playing safe, great golf is what he's doing. He just heard a gunshot.
You know what they say about playing safe?
What?
I don't know.
What have they said?
It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
You know, they have a, I'm not going to bring this subject up, but it's just scary as hell.
It's dangerous to play safe.
No, it isn't. Not when you're playing the Schned.
Snedeker for birdie. He's 5 under?
Yeah, he's.
How far is he back?
He's made a couple of bogeys.
He missed the birdie.
He's not making
Three back.
The Schned missed the birdie.
What's happening?
He bogeyed 10 and 11.
Oh, hey, did you see what he said? Shit.
Well, there's only 6 holes to go. How far is Cabrera up?
By 2 over Day, Leishman,
Watch
and Scott.
Tiger, watch this shot. Look at that.
Look at this.
Look at that shot. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? God almighty, is he unbelievable.
That's the 14th green, Super Dave. Is that probably the hardest green on the golf course?
Yes. Is he magnificent? Is he magnificent?
All right.
He's great.
Great birdie by Jason Day.
Yeah, he's right back in
to
the
pull within 1, right?
Wow.
Yeah, he's right there.
Jason
He's right
Day
there.
has it to within 1.
This guy can play.
This is an amazing shot.
Yep.
Guys
really
put it in the
is.
water from there.
It really is an unbelievable shot.
Well, he was helped out by Mother Nature.
Right.
What?
The green's softening up.
I'm
going to take a few looks at this one.
Look at this. This goes in.
That was not today, by the way.
It was earlier today.
It was earlier today.
Earlier today, yes.
Is he on auto-tune?
How can you be so misinformed?
It sounds like I wish he was on auto-tune.
Chad Drew says it sounds like you're on auto-tune, Super Dave.
More breakup. I can't take it anymore.
The connection's bad. We're missing these compliments.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't either. What does it cost to get a decent connection?
Oh, there he is.
I don't know. I mean, everything is wired up. Why do you have a bad connection?
Oh man, it's well, you know. It's
You're breaking up. Your explanation of the bad connection is breaking up. Do you know how annoying that is? And don't answer me in the announcer voice.
Do we know how what that is? You broke up.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Rub my nose in it. Just push my face in it.
Rub your what?
I'll keep it up. You found a runner. Now you can really work it.
Are you doing what with it?
What? I can do what with it? What? What'd you say?
Oh, we heard you there.
That's like a 2-year-old repeating what you're saying. It's the same game.
How old was it that was repeating it?
It's the same game you play in school until you get the shit beat out of you by a bully. You know what I mean?
I do.
Hey, there's Ray's Creek. Where is Ray? You know what they gotta call this? Ray's Cock. For no reason other than to just add some fun to this broadcast.
Well, Mark Leishman will try to add some fun to the broadcast.
Oh, God almighty. God almighty. You are just a joy. I'd never heard you talk like this, ever. Oh, terrible.
That's not good.
Mark's upset. He's got his boobs going today, but it's in a black shirt. Come on, Tiger for par.
You know who did Jackie Gleason?
Brad Garrett.
Brad Garrett played Jackie Gleason.
How did that happen? A super tall guy, but he did it. He was great.
Jackie Gleason, yeah, the tall years or something. I don't know.
I shined up your bowling shoes for you, too. Are you comfy, sweetums? Oh, and by the way...
Aha! Aha! By the way, huh? All right, what's by the way?
I just saw Brad yesterday.
Brad, you were just inducted into the Television Hall of Fame of the National Association for Broadcasting.
of Broadcasters Hall of Fame.
Brad Garrett seemed like a long shot. I remember like him because he's so crazy tall. You'd see him at the Improv and you go, how could he be cast in anything?
Well, he wasn't, you know, we wrote the show based on my life, so it was based on my brother in real life, who really was a cop, a New York City cop, but he was like 5'10", and he had this kind of bitterness, but he, nothing like Brad brought into it.
This is Robert, Ray's brother.
Ray's brother?
Listen, Deborah, once again, it's that time of year where I have to ask you to look deep into your hearts and pockets to pledge your continued support for those of us who risk our lives for you.
Yeah, sure, Robert. How much?
Let me finish. The $20 pledge enables us to upgrade our equipment, fund our community outreach program, and provide our canine division with crunchy treats. Thank you.
No, Brad, they were casting, you know, I was in New York, and they would keep telling me who they think is up for it, and then they said, we found a good choice for the brother, Brad Garrett, and I said, you know, because all I knew him was from Star Search. And he won the first year of Star Search, so I knew of him, and I knew he was this giant
impressionist.
Yeah, I said, what?
From Hollywood, it's the world's greatest talent competition. It's Star Search with your host, Ed McMahon. From Los Angeles, Brad Garrett.
And Stu Smiley from HBO said he did this unique take on it, and I saw it, and yeah, it was a lucky. That's what it is. We didn't write that. That wasn't on the page. That persona.
Yeah.
And he brought that in.
Does he live in Las Vegas?
No, but he has a place there because he has that club.
I saw him there.
Was it the Rio?
He's almost like Rickles now.
Oh yeah, and he's got like a very young girlfriend. She was 25 when they met, and she's.
My girlfriend is quite a bit younger than me. You know the drill. And we were at a restaurant, and she's young, but she's you know, she's growing. I mean, she's blossoming. This is her summer. And Rickles walks up to the table and looks at her and looks at me and goes, 12? She's 12? And then he says, you been kidnapped, darling? Have you been kidnapped? Blink if you've been kidnapped. That was a funny encounter.
I feel like you and me, we couldn't be with a young girl. We'd feel too old. And then there's other guys that like young girls. Like,
well, it's the same theory as Vegas. You just get in and get out. I wouldn't want to stick around. But
there's a passing resemblance, no question.
Yeah. So anyway, when you're in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, the oddest slogan I've ever heard. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, they say. Of course, it's not true. You can't kill a person and leave. They'll follow you across state lines and bring you back, and you'll face a jury of your peers. So I said, what does that mean? What does it mean? Like, what are they getting at, you know? I started ruminating about it. I whittled. I started whittling.
Oh, you whittle?
Yeah, when I ruminate, I whittle.
Whittle and ruminate.
Yeah, I whittle.
Hand in hand.
And I said, what does that actually mean? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And it came to me in a sudden. What it means is you can have sex with a prostitute in Las Vegas and she will not tell your wife. They're very discreet in Vegas. They're not like these gossipy small town whores. You know. These blabbermouths down at the beauty parlor with that pale blue thing over their head, whatever that is, go, you're Hank Johnson's husband? By God, I had sex in exchange for cash last night with him. Small world.
Yeah, in exchange for cash. Now, Norm.
I know it's time to close my eyes to old ends, open up to new friends, leave my heart in Berlin, where the tables turning, seeking out the new vibe, running streets at midnight, cities never sleeping. I am in Berlin, Berlin.
But Brad, you know, she's great, and Brad's the first one to tell you. He'll joke about it, you know. He says every time she leaves the house, I got to put out an Amber Alert, you know. And her father was there. She was there this weekend. Her father's younger than us. Her father's
oh
younger.
my God. This guy's young, but
I'm
35.
35,
yeah. Okay. That seems young now to me.
Are you all right?
What happened?
Well, you're all right, sir. Now, everything's going to be fine, fine.
I saw a white light and I felt this inner peace. I thought I was going to heaven. But then that guy from that horrible movie Rhinestone showed up.
What? It's Fly Stallone. He's trying to help us.
Don't move. There's an ambulance coming, please.
Thank you so much. You're very kind.
No, it's okay.
He's not that kind. Did you see Cobra?
You know, that movie actually got very screwed up in the editing. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?
I just remembered staying alive.
Oh, hey, come on. Look, you'll be fine. You're just a little shaken up, okay?
Great. I don't know which is worse, being in this accident or being helped by the star of Judge Dredd.
Listen, he's trying to be nice.
Yeah, okay, fine. How are you doing, madam?
My arm hurts.
Oh, really? Can you move your fingers?
Oh, God, Paradise Alley sucks. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
Well, don't be sorry. The guy stole 2 hours of your life.
Oh, come on. That's enough. I'm trying to help you.
Let me ask you something. What were you thinking when you made Over the Top?
What?
Over the Top? I mean, you had to arm wrestle the guy for the custody of your son, for God's sake.
Let's save your energy.
I mean, did you actually get that script and go around telling people, hey, this is a good one?
Oh, come on. Just drop it, please.
No, you're right. It was an excellent movie. Now that I think about it, after all, it does combine the emotional drama of a custody child hearing with arm wrestling.
That's enough! Shut up!
Hey, what the hell are you doing? You're punching car accident victims.
No, you don't understand. He was bad-mouthing my films.
The man is injured and he happens to think Tango and Cash is jackass, so you hit him?
He didn't mention Tango and Cash, okay?
Somebody just help my husband!
I think this guy's dying. All right, everyone clear. I'm losing him.
Stop, or my mom will shoot. Stop.
So, on Weekend Update, when you anchored, Frank Stallone was often a punchline. Did he know it was coming, or did you ever talk to him afterwards?
But I talked to his brother, Sylvester Stallone, who hosted the show, and he was like, "What the fuck with Frank?" So I said, it's a complete non sequitur. It's ridiculous, And so he told me, he says, the thing with Frank is, after Rocky, he decided to become a boxer. So, he'd go in the ring with it. It'd say like the Italian Stallion's brother. He goes, every boxer in Philadelphia just beat the shit out of him. He goes, you've never been right since, and I feel guilty about it. He says, if you could just lay off him for a while. And I was like, no, so I never did another job.
You say I don't listen. I tell you I try, and we both got our own problems, but I still try.
According to the EPA, it will cost an estimated $295 million to clean up toxic waste at the former Lockheed Martin military aircraft plant in California. The cause of the toxic waste? You guessed it, Frank Stallone. In Princess Anne, Maryland, state health officials have discovered what caused the mysterious death of 200,000 fish at a Somerset County fish farm. The culprit? You guessed it, Frank Stallone. In economic news, unemployment figures rose slightly for the month of October, with declines in the Dow Jones and NASDAQ. The reason for the sudden downturn? You guessed it, Frank Stallone. Entertainment Weekly's list of the 101 most powerful people in show business is out. At number 1, Fox CEO Robert Murdoch. And at number 2, you guessed it, Frank Stallone. And finally, the number 1 selling doll this Christmas is Tickle Me Elmo. And the least popular selling doll? You guessed it, Tickle Me Frank Stallone. And the British Sunday Times is reporting that Belgian doctors have accidentally cloned a human being. The human being? You guessed it, Frank Stallone. Recent photos sent from the Galileo space probe orbiting Jupiter's moon Europa suggests that it meets the conditions necessary to support a primitive life form. Just what kind of life form? You guessed it, Frank Stallone. And finally, the votes are in. And Entertainment Weekly has chosen its funniest man alive. And who is the funniest man alive? You guessed it, Frank Stallone. Congratulations, Frank Stallone.
Well, this is not a movie, but you asked me what I like to. Every morning I watch the British Office.
Oh, British Office is great.
I
do you like the American version too, or
maybe if I hadn't seen the British one?
That's the trouble. It's like the full Monty. It's so smart and funny, and then we have a tendency to junk it up, dumb it down.
Yeah, but see, for me, there's a couple differences. One, I mean, Steve Carell I think is great. He's fun. Yeah. His character is just interesting, and the whole fact that it's like in middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, is funny to me for some reason. And then the other character, I mean, the whole thing between the receptionist and the other guy, Jim, is interesting. And the guy who, for me, makes the show even more than Steve Carell is what's his name, who was in 6 Feet Under, who plays the weird guy.
Oh yeah,
but have you seen the British Office?
Yeah, I have. I think I think it's the same concept, just a different show.
I think here's the fundamental difference. I think that doesn't make the American one work.
Where do you see that?
That's on BBC America.
Faulty Towers is on there.
Oh,
all these
yeah.
great things. Yeah.
But in the British, and anyways, in the British office, the idea was that a documentary crew came to this paper company, and the David Brent, the boss, had illusions that he was a entertainer.
He was a star, right?
And so he was giddy when this and he was trying to use it to showcase his talents.
Right.
In the American office, that's not true. Steve Carell is not funny. You know,
But
I mean, he's funny.
He thinks he's hilarious, and he thinks he's like everybody loves him, and he's this great cut up in the office.
But the difference is that Ricky Gervais actually is funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you're watching the British office, you're going, well, I would be laughing at Ricky Gervais, you know, even though nobody else is.
Right, you'd just be annoyed by like the Steve Carell guy.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah. Right.
All right, thanks, David.
Do we want to get into it? Is this interesting or is it just
no,
boring?
it's very interesting. People love The Office.
Sure.
You know my favorite moment in
Go
The
for it.
Office is?
Yeah.
When David Brent says Gareth, has cars and does karate, and then does them in opposite.
Yeah.
He says, talk about it, and he starts talking about his karate, and he does the car, and then he has to change.
I'm scared of letting go, go. I'm scared of letting go, go. I'm scared of letting go. I'm scared of letting go of everything, and I'm scared of letting go.
Now, in The Office, you do a joke about George Michael's in the first Office.
I don't remember the specifics of that joke. I'd like to apologise to George Michael.
Oh yeah, in the bathroom, and then
he's a wonderful musician.
Yeah, what's his latest release? It was
running down the wall of the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right.